DJ Mixmaster Chaos.
Just let them boys shop.
We're closing holes, that's all I know. That's all I know. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. I'ma get a whole lot. That's all the nigga know. Big bank grow, big rims grow. Got a lot of clothes, got a lot of hoes. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. I'ma get a whole lot. That's all the nigga know. Big bank grow, big rims grow. Got a lot of clothes, got a lot of hoes. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. Twisting up a lot of weed. That's me for show. I be staying on my grind, staying down 10 toes. Watching niggas who be friendly, cause they turning my foes. I be crossing out niggas, ain't no S's and O's. Represent for Mississippi, niggas in Texas get those. We gon' show you how to stunt, big rims we roll. And the candy paint wet, wood wheel we hold. With the diamond on our paint, him out glittering gold. Might confuse me for a pimp, but the game to be sold. I'm hollering church in this bitch, steady checking my hoes. They gon' give it up to daddy, cause they do what they told. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. I'ma get a whole lot. That's all the nigga know. Big bank grow, big rims grow. Got a lot of clothes, got a lot of hoes. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes. I'ma get a whole lot. That's all the nigga know. Big bank grow, big rims grow. Got a lot of clothes.
Yeah. Are we in here? Let me in. Let me in. Come on in here. Come on in here. What up? What up? What up? What's the business, boys? It's just our opinion podcast on this beautiful Saturday evening. Broadcasting live in motherfucking anywhere in New Mexico. What up with it, bro? We got the nigga that you love to hate back on this bitch. Goddamn it, motherfucking fuck Tez.
Hey, who canceled the podcast, man? Who canceled it? Who told on you?
One of them goofy motherfuckers down there and told on us down there. I don't know who it was. I really don't. Don't give me the lie.
Man, that's terrible. Man, that's terrible. Well, I can tell you what, they tore that house down at the corner that burned up. Now they need to do something about the other houses around this bracket. They kissed my ass on that one. You know, I ain't gonna stop talking about that. That bring the value of my property down.
What does this say though? What street
right
is
here on
on?
Roosevelt. You know, Running Bean, them you stayed over here.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
This area here, yeah, man. People got, man, house been empty, man, for years, man. Danny closed 10 years, I ain't mistaken. They talking about South Delta now waiting on to get a grant. What the hell y'all been doing with the money in the first goddamn place? Because I know y'all have been got grants already. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, they been messing out money, nigga, for decades around this bad boy, man. For real.
Man. Bro, I don't know. Only thing I can tell you, when I got that goddamn notification, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, no, day before yesterday.
Day before, I think it was.
Yeah, because yesterday was Friday. I don't know. I'm getting my weekends, my days mixed up, and I said, "You said the motherfucker they were gonna do that stupid ass shit." You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna try to get mad. But see, people, bro, I done had people actually literally inbox me after I made that post and was like, what the fuck? What the fuck did y'all say that wasn't true? And I said, well, that's the point. This shit was true, but it was hurting motherfuckers some kind of way.
I don't know. Because, you know, I need an explanation. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm suspended for 3 days on Facebook right now. You know what I'm saying? On the George Floyd thing. I'm pissed off. They try to make this nigga a hero. Now George Floyd he abused drug women and he gave 2 damns about his children. So therefore, that tells me when they pick George Floyd as a hero, this is what they feel like that goes on a black community 24/7. See, that's the way I feel. That's the way I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? That the only niggas that they can look up to
I'm gonna be honest
like
with
George
you.
Floyd.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All this shit fake to me.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
movie.
what I'm saying.
That's basically a movie, just like 9/11 was a movie.
Well,
Because
9/11 never happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what
well,
they say. Ain't no
but
pain.
either way it go, Fuentes, it was still a movie
Yeah.
because that's all. It was scripted, real beautiful. Shit.
Come on, George.
That damn George Floyd shit was scripted, real beautiful.
It ain't scripted that good because you go right on YouTube and look
Well,
up.
you know what?
Activity.
Now that I think about it, you are absolutely right because they was giving flight numbers that had already landed safely on the ground.
Yeah, and then it was flight, and then the killer part
And
about
them motherfuckers were reporting that, and then next thing you know, you had motherfucking them federale motherfuckers going in like, take that shit down. That's a lie. That's a lie. That plane crashed. They're like,
Man,
motherfucker, these people didn't got on the plane.
Man, that's good
They
part
just
about
couldn't tell their
technology.
lies good. Couldn't tell their lies good enough, I guess.
Now the good part about technology, man, look here, my memory, I remember all that when it went down. Then I got the video. You know what I'm saying? I got the video even with the Florida building collapse. I got the video when the first interview that morning. I was up early that morning watching it, and it said this woman and this man next door said they heard a big bang. Sound like an earthquake, and then next thing you know, the buildings came down. I was like, damn, demolition. They did it again. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. Well, now they try to say it's a weak structure. You know what I'm saying? You got weak ass mind to believe it.
My nigga, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody posted the video of the local NBC station in New York. And the helicopter was positioned around the North Tower, and the building just exploded. You can see no airplane. Said, and they're like, when we run that, they run the video back, and they show it again, and the building said, boom.
Yeah.
And they're like, what airplane at?
ain't no air, man. All this, man, just for the simple minded ass folks. You know what I'm saying? The ones, like I said, the ones they educate, they got the masters and the doctrine. You can't tell them nothing. They swimming down, the good one never do it. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the indoctrination,
motherfuckers, they don't even realize they get their bullshit from the same motherfuckers that telling these lies. So yeah, it don't even matter.
No, it really don't. You know what I'm saying? And then look, oh yeah, the other day, Bo, we went to Fratese to eat. Man, check this out. I walk in there with my Trump hat on. Man, don't you know them white folks almost had a fit? I guess they thought I was in with Biden. Talking about Trump finished the pumps. Hell no, y'all farmers that messed out millions of dollars. Then what most blacks don't know, the farmer is actually part of the food stamp program. When you hear SNAP program, see, they'll say SNAP when they talking when it's on the black news, but you know what I'm saying, white folks and everybody else, they understand it, then they'll say farm bill. But the farm bill and the SNAP bill are all the same. And when they be passing, like say when they pass a $92 billion or something like that, just some number. I'm just throwing out a number, not saying it's true. But all right, out of that, only about 10%, 10 to 20% get back to the people who really that need it. The rest of it go to the farm. And ain't nobody gonna build no pump. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna build no pump. And then Bill Thompson fat ass give him a little bit more money. So they can get him some more money. Yeah, look, the killer part about it, mean to do with texting on the WLGB whatever website. I got it all. I screenshot everything. Every time I have a confirmation on stuff like that, I screenshot it. Not like, no, I don't screenshot nothing right around here. What they talking about, I give a damn who's zooming who. You know what I'm saying? Or all that now, nigga. I'm looking at bigger issue. I want to leave a better future for my children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, what they got going on, I ain't no need to screenshot or record these, move around. But them, yeah, I'm recording the hell out of them. Yes, I am. Yeah, I admit that, yes. Yeah, because they be dropping some juice ass Jews, man. Some stuff going on, like like most people don't know too. The Washington County Board of Supervisors on the investigation because they were paying 3 to 5 years. They've been paying a bill to some people that they haven't even deal business with. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption around here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. They know it's a lot. Anytime you got a supervisor picking up garbage.
So tonight podcast, man, we doing the topic tonight gonna be, do you think people are really delusional in this society right now as we speak?
Damn right.
Do they have a delusional mindset?
Nah, most of them ain't delusional. Most of them just too damn lazy and stupid to research anything. Now, this is what they'll do. They'll research a whole argument on Facebook. They'll research who baby daddy really is this. They'll research everything that's dealing with negativity. But anything that can help them in the long run, they are not going to put no effort into to research. Because it's more or less like, say, I give you an hour video on like how stocks work. You ain't gonna watch that hour video. But if I write down, if I say, hey, this is me in Atlanta at Blue Flames and all the strip clubs I can find, nigga, they'll get 3 billion hits. The attention span is short, man. The attention span ain't there.
Yeah. Because my girl told me today, she's in the Delta now. She's down at her mom's house in Anguilla, but she went to a cookout. Well, not a cook. Well, it was like a fish fry or something at her church, or a church or something.
Probably catfish.
And one of the members told her, because my girl, she just like me. She kind of like, you motherfuckers over there, I'm over here. I ain't bothering nobody, yada yada. Right. But they was like, they gonna say some slick shit like, hey, why you Lisa, why you sitting over there? And then then they were like, never mind, that's all right, never mind, because you didn't get vaccinated. And then I guess that's supposed to be a joke, because she didn't get vaccinated and they did.
Man, look here. The survival rate, like I've been saying since 2019, if this disease, if the COVID was so bad, the first place they would have closed down was a kindergarten Head Start, because those nasty ass children. Second place they would have closed down was the bank, because money goes in the penitentiary, out the penitentiary, and you know how it get in there too. Money goes in stripper G-string thongs and everything like that. Money goes in dope fiend hands. Money goes everywhere. If that virus was so serious, it would have been in money. If it could spread that fast, money, the dirtiest substance you can handle. Money, you found it on the floor, boo-boo, money. People don't wash their hands, a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? So I knew it wasn't
Steve, he go brother Steve right here. Steve Boston coming in. Now it's finna show enough finna get heated, because I know he gonna talk shit, because he didn't like that what happened with us Wednesday either.
Well, oh man, it's all great, man. Look at him.
I'm not tripping about it, because we live right now. We're not even on fucking Facebook right now. We on YouTube.
Yeah,
so the whole fucking world, now the whole world can hear what the fuck we have to say now. See, we was just on Facebook right there in that little box. We on fucking YouTube now. We all over the goddamn world now. So hey, everybody
garbage ran by George Soros and white folk. Almost all of black organization, NAACP, Greek fraternities, Masons, Eastern Stars, and all that. All y'all are ran by white folk. White folk. But you love your black people. You love your black people. But the first thing we see,
Steve, hold on for a second before you start. Bro, you remember brother Fontaine? You remember brother Fontaine?
Let him shoot.
Oh yeah, he gonna go in. It's gonna be, we own it tonight. Because I said when I get all two of my hottest brothers on the platform, it's over with. Now the whole world finna hear this shit. So let's go.
Yeah, let that man, you know what I'm saying? He gonna clip off more that way, you know what I'm saying? We gonna clip from this way. Like now, let him go on Shuka right now. I'm enjoying
go ahead, Fudge. Go ahead, bro. Go do your thing. Say yourself.
Yeah, all them now this would piss me off about them once again. Once again, niggas claim they love black people. But the first thing they represent is some white every damn time. You think I'm lying? Listen to the rapper. What the first thing they hollering? They pop pills, white. They do cocaine, white. They sell crack, white. They like the best weed, the white has. So how you black and everything you like is white? I'm just saying that the way the world is, man, right now. Because they swear up and down. Now you got to think about this too, folks. Just because they bought. No, it's hard to tell somebody who paid $150,000 to $250,000 for education that they wrong. It's hard to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like
hold on, just a second. Go ahead, go keep ranting. Hold on, just a second. I'm trying to get your call. Hold on, just a second. This chopper calling. What's up, bro?
Listening on right now what's happening.
Hello?
I like it.
Go ahead, Mr. Boss.
Go ahead, dog. Prince, go right now, right quick. Let me catch this call. Go ahead. I'll keep on talking.
I was gonna piggyback on what you just saying about, you know what I'm saying, the color scheme of things. Because the crazy thing is back in the 20s, people don't know this, but vanilla is actually black. And they changed the color of it because the white people at the time frame, since it was so delicious and they didn't want to eat anything dark, that's why they changed the color to this pale color they have today. Vanilla.
I read it. I read it, but I ain't know how true it was.
Listen, look at the shavings. Vanilla shavings in its natural color is black, bro. It's a chocolate color. Vanilla bean is chocolate color.
We finna go in.
They already had that going. That's the first thing. Now let's look a little deep into that when you're talking about it. The devil's food cake is what color?
Hell yeah.
The who?
Yeah, the devil's food cake, the dessert.
Black.
And the angel's food cake is what?
White.
See, that goes into the scheme of things. This ain't didn't have this is what they already had. It's called propaganda.
Yeah.
We had to have a distinction between their color race and our color race. Just like they say, we tell white lies in the white community. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, white lie, what that mean? Lie's a lie, which means the truth ain't in it. So how is this a little lighter than it is, you know what I'm saying, from what it is? Then you have what they call black on black crime. Now, the thing about that is what you call a stigma that they threw out there, because the thing what I've been noticing, if you ever watch 60 Minutes and the Brad going back to the 80s, Unsolved Mystery, all these folks wasn't out color. They still got cold cases right now to this day with the little music in the background. We watch the show and they still ain't found these folks. I mean, these folks cutting up their own family, put them in suitcases, but for some reason, you don't have the white on white crime.
Well,
but I tell you what did happen.
Go ahead.
January 6th this year, we did have white on white crime, and I was enjoying the hell out of it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is what was going on. America has been under a prophecy for a very long time. And it's been told by, you know what I'm saying, certain world leaders that they looked at as enemies that it's going to implode because of that. Now, in the book Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler, the so-called enemy of the world, his book Mein Kampf, which means my struggle.
I like Hitler.
The general was talking to him about, you know what I'm saying, in events toward the end of the world, World War II. And Hitler hits him out, well, you know, after I'm gone, it could be a World War III. He's like, well, what you talking about? He says, because America has God's Jews.
Yeah.
Now, what are we talking
about? I know that.
About?
Jews, talking about us. People that came over on slave ship. We ain't
if you have a divine people that are being accursed because they took away from the law, this is the whole reason why we in this predicament. We stopped doing the laws. They ain't got nothing to do with religion.
But tell you something now, America, now the prophecy of America, Mr. Boss, I'm be honest with you. Well, Brother Boss, I'm be honest with you, is false. Because I'm tell you why it's false. He said that the Gentiles was gonna come. The Gentiles are gonna seek him. Gentiles are the white folk. Ain't no northern kingdom, ain't no southern kingdom. The Gentiles are the white people. Now, with that said, if you go against the Gentiles, you go against the so-called the heathens too. You know, the heathens is anybody who's not of Abraham either. But you know, you go against them, you're going against God. You lose. And see, that's why with Trump, like you got to look. I'm looking at people policies. I'm not a politician. I'm not in politics like that. But you know what I'm saying. I look at the policy. You got more and more politician policies, like especially the Democrat side and the poor neighborhood who on worship the devil side. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got so many broken homes. That's why you got so much poverty. That's why you got so much all that. You know what I'm saying? They rather have women, you know, and the men, you know, shake their ass, walk around in wigs and all that good stuff there. You know, anything negative, they sell into the black neighborhood. But to go against prophecy is to go against God. And I'm not going against prophecy. Because the Bible says to preach the prophecy of peace is of the spirit of Jesus Christ. That's what he said. And what's coming is 1,000 years of peace. We're in history where we had 1,000 years of peace. We never had 1,000 years of peace. Nowhere in history. But the Bible says in Revelation that we should have 1,000 years of peace. And how it says not to say it's not coming now.
Well, you got to understand what type of God is this that's supposed to be coming. What race is he?
Ain't no.
Who is this
The who?
divine? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We hear a lot of things out here. And the thing about, because it has a little truth to it, the thing is, being desperate and being destitute and a broken people for 400 some years, we always been yearning for, you know what I'm saying, just give me something that I can just go with. The problem with that is, it only satisfies a one layer aspect of our being, because we're still not at ease about things. And it still has a lot of questions that we haven't had unanswered. So the thing is, we have to get to a point to ask ourselves, who are we? Because if you don't know your origin, how we got in predicament we is, why did we go through the predicament we do to, you'll still always be speculating, which is why my favorite text in the Torah is study to show yourself approved. Because it's telling you right there, from that standpoint, you search out to the originality of anything that you're putting forth. Because just like you were saying with those gatekeepers, they're putting out stuff, and folks run to these, you know what I'm saying, these clubs, these fraternities. Because see, on the outside, they say, this is what we're doing for the community. We're doing that and the third. But how is that our whole people as a whole still suffer if this thing is such as big as it is? That's the first problem I had with it. It's a front.
To answer the first question,
Mm-hmm.
to answer your first question, because you know my mind sometimes goes in and out. To answer your first question, we were in the same situation we in now because black folks as a people don't have unity. We can unify with we can let anybody else come in and unify with us, but we can't unify with each other. That's our problem. And plus, it's so many ignorant grown-ups out there who didn't have strict parents or anything like that, or didn't come from a loving home. They don't know what love is. They don't know what true love is. They think true love is cussing them out, fighting them, letting them drink, smoke with them, go to the club. They gossip together. They think that's love. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't come from a loving home. A loving home has order. A loving home has structure. And most of them don't know nothing about structures or order or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the problem.
Okay.
And plus, and everybody know this false God that they selling every Saturday and Sunday. They know about that God. You know what I'm saying? One God forgive you if you still having sex with a married man or woman. You know what I'm saying? Or you doing what you're doing, which is a sin. You know what I'm saying? He'll forgive you. And Sunday God is God. You can still sin. But guess what? You give me $100, I'm gonna turn this $100 to $1,000. You get that's the Sunday God.
100,000.
See, the problem is we don't have one God. We have many gods. You get what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Oh yeah. Everybody's a God in their own way. I've always said that everybody's a God in their own way. You think God when the Most High just made, when He made you, He just said, "Oh, you just a human being. That's it. You ain't nothing else."
But
I mean, they got no accountability whatsoever, is what they saying.
But also, the Bible says there's people here for destruction to show God power. Also, it's people here that ain't gonna never be good. Ain't gonna have no good in them, and it never will be. That's it. Because from the time He made the earth, He knew who was gonna come to Him, who wasn't. Who gonna come to Him wholeheartedly, who wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So So they ain't tricking nobody. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you said at first, your first opening statement going into that, you said there were many gods. But when you got into creation, you only mentioned one.
Yeah.
So which is it?
It's one. No, I said now we have many gods, and you're considered a good. Even the Bible said ye are gods. You know
Yeah,
why you a
that's true.
god? Because you know right from wrong. That's the only reason. That's it. You can't
It's
create
in
nothing.
your essence. It's automatically in
No,
your essence.
that's not true. Because see, the thing about it is, fellas, this is what I'm saying, search out and understand this thing. Because he did give us the power to recreate in our own image. That's why he said, be fruitful and multiply. We're the only species that does it that look like him and talk like him, because he said that was my intention anyway. You was going to be the representatives for me on planet Earth. The thing about it was we lost the morality part. That was the divinity that was lost. That's why mankind is the way it is now. It has no morals. And it started going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Sure know what to say.
Well, how did it, where you think it started? How you think it started to
See,
get
here
to
we
that
go.
point?
See, it gets right back to once again
Way
who we
back.
were as a people. It comes
Way
full
back.
circle once again as who are we as a people. And why is it that this planet is in the position it is? Now, y'all might know about the lost books. They call them the lost books. Some folks call it.
You talking about the Apocrypha,
But the
because
thing
it's
about
really 81 books of the Bible. I know that too.
Exactly. But the thing about it was that word Bible is not even the Hebrew term that we used back in our ancient times, because it was only given to one people. The problem was they got out of pocket. And that's why when the Messiah was on the planet and standing in front of the building, Jerusalem in the palace, he was shedding tears. And they asked him, what you crying about? Because he said, I'm not going to get everybody. He said, y'all going to end up getting out of pocket. Jerusalem's going to be destroyed, and it will go to the Gentiles to give them a chance. The folks that, you know what I'm saying, like they've been many faiths, and you meet people in many faiths still today, but they're very good-hearted people. You know that by character. That's why I don't look at denominations. I'm looking at character now.
Yeah,
that's
what I look at. Color ain't got nothing to do with it.
My thing, because we all have our origins from where we came from. And if that's the case, everybody can still be pointing fingers back to, well, yeah, I know you used to do. That ain't what it was, where you started out from, is where you're going.
Yeah.
That's what you got to know where your past is at. So if you understand for the people from where our past is at, because here's from some of the historical facts for you. Slavevoyages.org. I guarantee if you go check that out, all the ships that came over here that dropped off our so-called black people had Hebrew names. God was in the last name of all of it. This is historical fact. That should be one key. There's a book, you know what I'm saying, the slave ships from Judah to the mouth of the Mississippi. What's that all about? What's the term about working like a Hebrew slave? Where did that come about? Why did J. Edgar Hoover come out with the COINTELPRO say if there's any black Messiah pop up, we gonna take him out? Where did that come from?
Like he did Malcolm X them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the whole idea. That was the whole idea.
The whole thing about it was there's a tribe called Judah. There was a Messiah that was born into that tribe that was the son of Messiah. And he did have the power to do the unexplainable. And we come from this same line, the royal family line, which is why we attracted the golds and joys and all other good stuff, because it's a part of
Oh yeah, we love shiny shit. We love shiny shit.
I'm saying, but if you lose your divine spirituality with the morality side of things, now all of a sudden you're just a fool that's dressed up. And that's what we've become. So you can't act like that, you know what I'm saying? We want to claim the God status so bad, but that's not God status the way we act. Hell, it's not even human being status. We acting lower than animals.
Well, the thing about it, when you like the minister said, when you take a people and turn them upside down and right side up over and over here for 400 and 500 years, you basically make them and break them. That's why they what we call buck breaking and Stockholm syndrome and all these situations start to occur because they don't know. I mean, because you really don't know, because you got like I said, we a whole bunch. We are 100 generations down into the line of being just like the regular Caucasian racist motherfuckers now. Because like I was saying earlier to my girl, I said, shit, you go in these stores in like in Hollandale or whatever, and you come in there just being polite. Hey, how y'all doing? The motherfuckers, hey. Or they don't even speak to you. They look at you like you ain't shit. But a Caucasian person come in that motherfucker all day long. Hey, Mr. Charlie, hey. you know, and it's just like we going backwards instead of we going forward. It's fucked up.
But you forget, Hollandale is a farm town. So every farm is owned by white dudes, so they gotta say, hey, Mr. Charlie, because that's the only way they get their cotton oats and everything paid. And most of them, they get cars and houses.
But I mean, regardless if that's a farm town or not, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, your own people shouldn't be discouraged to be your fucking enemy. Because we all ain't got, all them motherfuckers ain't got no more than the next motherfucker down there.
Let me reiterate, slave town. Plantation town.
But bro, I mean, I understand that, but that, you know, like they say in law, ignorance is no excuse of the law. That's not a good excuse to me. Because if I sit up there, if I'm living in Hollandale and I barely got something, you living in Hollandale, you barely got something. What the fuck do I look like trying to be better than you when you ain't got no more than I got and I ain't got no more than you got? That don't make no goddamn sense. What's so fucking up?
That's called jealousy.
It all
That's
makes
called
sense.
being envious, covetous.
Listen,
Oh yeah, I mean, I know about all that.
fellas.
I mean, that's just like motherfuckers that sit up there and reported my motherfucking rant, you know, Wednesday. All
You
that
should be proud
shit
of
that
it,
you said, that shit that you said, I done had a lot of people inboxing me and told me, said, bro, that was some real shit y'all was talking about Wednesday. And that pissed me off that you basically got, you know, fucked with because of that. And I said, well, this is the thing right here. I said, can't say white people have my page reported because I got Caucasian people on my page. And a lot of times, a lot of Caucasian people that I got on my page, they are truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I got one motherfucking minister, a Caucasian minister, that's on my page from Greenville. Them guys, I know they listen to me. They don't say nothing, but they listen. But at the same goddamn time, it hurts when they can get a better understanding on what the fuck I'm talking about than my own people. Because, like I say, all three of us brothers right here, we were the niggas that you love to hate when we was at Simmons High School.
Well, you know, white people, like I said, they think with logic. They'll see through everything else. They want logic. They want to know why.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, because, bro,
black people,
Fontaine, you've been out here just like I am right now, driving a truck. How many Caucasian people actually didn't say nothing to you? You had a whole lot of motherfucking white people say something to you, didn't you?
That's why usually the black men used to be the one that look at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? The white boy, we used to eat subs together and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Kick back. I went on one truck and we ate I ate some deer one time with them. I mean, taste buffalo.
According to most motherfuckers right now, they'll say we coons or motherfucking Uncle Tom, which they don't even know what Uncle Tom means, because Uncle Tom ain't a bad person. Uncle Tom is the motherfucking person that was trying to save the slave. The white man took that shit and basically Puff Daddy remixed it and threw it back at these dumbass niggas to make it think that's a bad person. The coon and the motherfucking Uncle Raymond's or where the fuck the
you talking about Sambo.
Sambo. Yeah. Motherfucking like that. Go back. That was public enemy to black people. Not motherfucking Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was trying to help black people get the fuck out of the fucking way.
And here in Hollandale, we call them S-Gang members and powder heats. basically. Yeah, that's probably the ones that probably reported my goddamn shit. I mean, man. Bro, I didn't even realize. My girl said, she said, you had a lot of people watching y'all at night. I said, yeah, of course. I said, cause I said, I wasn't even, I said, a lot of the shit that was talked about, I didn't know. I said, that's why I let Fontaine get on here and rent the fuck out on some shit that I didn't know where we live at. And when he went the fuck in, he just sit around and said, I think, he just said, motherfucker, I know. You went in, you didn't stutter, you didn't fuck around there and start thinking like maybe I shouldn't say something, maybe I should. You went the fuck in. You said what the fuck never this one thing I don't do, bro. I never throw a brick and hide my hand. I'm the type of guy will pat you on your shoulder, turn your ass around, give you my information, and slap you with the brick.
Exactly.
And
One thing about what Furious Styles said on fucking Boys in the Hood, he said this is the 90s. Even though this is 2021, he said this is the 90s. We ain't got no business being scared of our people anymore. What the fuck you scared of your people for?
You can't. Well,
Cause I heard motherfucker. Matter of fact, since we talked about this, somebody told me said it's not safe to walk in Teal Bay at nighttime. What the fuck is that about?
Well, that's the biggest reason why I probably ain't say to walk in Teal Bay because it's so nasty over there. You might trip over some trash.
I said little niggas over there talking about jacking you.
You might step in a baby dirty diaper or something like that. That's why it's dangerous to walk over there. You might
they said the little niggas over there will jack you.
With who?
They will jack you.
Them little niggas stay too high to do anything to anybody, bro.
Listen,
them little niggas, yeah, man, like I said, shout
out to my roomie, Flip. Flip the one told me. He said, man, little niggas over there, call themselves Jack. We gonna listen to that nigga.
Oh,
come on now, that's my people now. That's the people, man.
I understand. Come on now, come on now, kid. You know better than that. That nigga gonna boost up every goddamn thing that don't supposed to be boosted. That nigga gonna over exaggerate, folks. That's a damn lie. Man, niggas ride, niggas be walking. How you go get jacked through Teal Bay? And where my house is right now, I can see niggas be walking up and back and forth through Teal Bay, man. Somebody
lying. None of that shit.
Somebody lying. It ain't no
niggas. Man, let me tell you something. It's one thing when I was in South Central LA and motherfuckers ride up on you and you don't know where the fuck he coming from. He could be coming from Compton, Linwood, Inglewood, Watts, or something like that. Because Los Angeles is a big ass city. But little bitty ass Hollandale, I can see your motherfucker. I can see your motherfucking ass with both eyes every day. And you talking about jacking me? And I'm not gonna do nothing? Nigga, please.
Hey, they
I wish a motherfucker would.
I know they bringing each other. I know they bringing each other cribs down this way, my nigga. I know
of course they're gonna do that because a lot of times the police be so focused on watching Sugar Man's club, they just leave the neighborhoods wide the fuck open.
Nah, the police just be chilling. The police don't even move. The police be down there.
Just stop giving them motherfuckers all that goddamn, giving them all that pat on the back shit, man. Them motherfuckers
you know, y'all should have checked the board on the. I told you the same niggas that was talking about they were for black people. That was on the board. Them the ones y'all should have checked for Sugar Man. You forgot. I used to work down there, bro. I used to be a police. And then the white boy that just got voted out of Ballinger. Ballinger used to be drunk as hell in the wildlife truck. Because I told his ass one night, if he don't take his drunk ass to the house, I'm arrested. He come out to my free.
Then they had somebody white on the board. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Ballinger. You know, we got a white representative stay down here. But Clark, a representative stay in Hollandale, and Hollandale got nothing. You get what I'm saying? A representative. Now he's the treasurer. Hollandale got nothing. He for the farmers though.
I'm glad y'all brought that up because see, that's the big point. It ain't our people that we need to be upset about. Yes, we see their face. Yes, that's what's represented in front of us. It's the system behind it that's still pulling the string. And you just hear the key point. Representative that's in a small Hollandale, sleepy town, hiding out. That's what's going on. Now, once y'all start getting to the understanding that these are the people that makes our lives the living hell that they are, then we'll stop looking at each other. Now, here's the thing about the show and what makes it so powerful. That, you know what I'm saying, being back from that place and being stomping grounds for you. And as OGs now, looking back on all that, it ain't about that. They watch me about the show too. So the thing about it is you're going to have to pass down the knowledge that we didn't have coming up. This is what it's all about. That's the solution to it. Because when we was running the streets, guess why we was running the streets? Didn't know old heads holler at us about that. So we made up our own damn rule. But soon somebody, we remember it was always somebody at the schoolhouse, a teacher that we all respect. And when they said such and such, everybody's okay. But it's the same thing because young people want to know, you gonna stand by what you say. If you say you out here and you love me, then make sure you show yourself. Make sure that I can feel that all for you because it ain't about the money because they're already out there doing it. You know, they want to know, are you really there for them? And the only way you're really there for them is be there like you would nowhere else for you. Put yourself in the shoes. Go back, step back. That's easy. Remember that with nobody there for, and I guarantee you be right where you need to be at. You be out there in the corner. Just what the Most High used to do. when he was on the planet, he didn't go to churches. He was hanging out on the blocks. He was hanging out in the hoods. He was
Yeah,
That's where
hollering.
you
you gotta hang out among the
That's
stuff.
what I mean. You gotta be where the people at, so,
And see,
because
here's
them
the
the
thing about
ones
the truth.
that most
And when
needs
he
the most.
spoke, and when he
Needs the
spoke
most.
to him, he gave him real life scenario. And he didn't actually, I'm saying, I'm gonna make you do this, pull no pistols on folks, say, I want you to follow me. He left on the truth. And guess what truth does? Truth had you asking questions about things. It has you looking in your own store box about pulling stuff out, files you had years back. And you like, well, you know what? From what he just said, I was always thinking, now you a follower, because I want to know more about that. Because it's my life. That's the big conception. Our people don't have those followers no more because they don't have no leaders to say, who can we look at? Now, this show is what you need out there because it comes right from y'all and they see faces straight from the homeland. Now, if the homeland people seeing this and they say, okay, this is what it is, it ain't about us. It's a system that's play that's got us in this predicament. It's called the ghetto. Because the thing about it, they took it back in the 1920s. They say, let's do an experiment. They took a box of 20 damn rats. Another box of 20 damn rats. Set cheese in one, start giving smaller portions to the other box. They started to fight amongst themselves. They said, let's try that with the black race. Guess what happened? We still do it to this day. Why you think they call it the trap? Because there's cheese there, original plan and play. So
and not to mention when you hear the word project, that's a word right there within itself. Projects. Project, science project. When you have a science project, that's automatically is a box, a circle, or something inside the whole situation that you're basically trying to present to the class or whoever the fuck you put the situation together for. It's called a project.
See, now that you see what's in play right now, what you have to do as a bright light mind that's woke now, your thing is we have to fight the system. And the way we fight the system is we can't put each other down because we all got the flaws. Just because I'm on a high rung on the ladder don't mean that I'm better because we're still on the same damn ladder going up.
That's right.
You put your hand down to get the next man up to where you at. And the only way you do that is through patience with people. And that's what we have to learn with each other. We have to overlook those small mistakes.
I mean, even we said, said it Wednesday, you know what I'm saying?
Black
people, we're the most emotional beings on the planet right now. We get upset over the suckling shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting understanding.
Trust me, I understand what you're saying there, Mr. Boss. But trust me, ain't no men down here. I've been saying that since I've been here. Ain't no men here, man. These niggas don't want to fight. You know who they want to fight? They want to fight each other. Their baby mama and their goods. That's it. That's all they want to fight. They don't want to fight for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like the adults here, like right now, if you say you throwing a party, them niggas ready. They ain't got nothing for the children. We get, like I said, the Red Center down here on Satterfield. I know that place that got grant money out the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that brother. That brother, he's not even from Hollandale, is he? He's from Greenville somewhere, isn't he?
I don't know, but I know it got.
I know you talking about because Dale Chopper DJ'd up in there for Maine and them birthday party back here a couple of months ago, and he said he got that place down there.
No, not that place. No, not the eating center. Not the one we eat at the Red Center where you play basketball at. Down on Saturday.
You talking about down around away from where I live at? Then.
Yeah,
right there,
toward the
center.
Right there.
The center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got money and everything for that, man. It ain't nothing.
It's understood.
Nothing. It's them old niggas. See, we got, like I said, we ain't got elders, we got old niggas. See, that's the problem. We got old niggas teaching the young men old nigga ways. Cause that's who out there in the streets now, the old niggas. They ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna listen to no elders, like nobody that knows something.
Well, see,
you get what I'm saying? Because you ain't flashy, you ain't out there doing the same thing that they don't, so they ain't gonna listen to you.
Once again, you say there is no meaning, but I'm talking to two of them that's from there already.
So Mr. Boss, I'm doing my part. Trust to believe that. But and my other part is the small ones I do have, I'm raising them a hell of a lot better.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's your line. That's your first line of business, and that's how it's supposed to
Right.
go. What I was
But
saying.
see, what I'm saying is, how can you know what I'm saying? You can't if you ain't got your own home in order. Ain't no, you can't put nothing else in order.
That's given. But what I'm saying is, anybody that said I'm for my people,
Mm-hmm.
like a Martin Luther King, like a Malcolm X, like a
Mhm.
Marcus Garvey, like a Tupac, like a Nipsey Hussle. Once you focus really in on your people as individuals, everybody like, I ain't gonna be able to make an impact. But that has ripple effects because everybody knows how about your business when it comes to action. So yes, you can as an individual. You can change the damn world.
Oh no, I ain't never said that. No, I ain't never. No. What I
No,
said
I'm
it
just
ain't
saying in the
enough.
tone that you sounded like you had limitations to it, like because you're seeing that the older heads was out there, but that's the thing about it, they're out there. And
Yeah,
that's
they
what's
out.
giving them up
No,
to us.
they just out there. That's the problem. They ain't got no wisdom, nothing in them. You get what I'm saying? But you cannot get. It's man, it's hard to explain, man. It's like I know why Moses and the rest of them, the prophets, had gray hair at an early age. Man. I understand this. Black people, woo, boy, they can make you, boy, they
But
get
see,
you mad.
this is the thing right here. I get what my brother Steve saying. I get what you saying too, Fontaine. The thing about it is, this is how I look at it. See, on your behalf, Fontaine, you see it so much to where it bothers you, it pisses you off, but at the same time, you gotta make jokes about it because it's true. But what brother Steve's saying, he understands that, but it's like we need to just try to just get one of maybe just a couple to try to get an understanding on how things supposed to be. Reach one, teach one. We all gotta try to find out how to make things work some kind of way. Because it can be done, like he's saying. It can be done. It can be done. But at the same time, I get what you saying, Fontaine. You like, you can do that all day long. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to hit shit.
5 to 6 years, I've been doing the same fight.
That was my point I was about to break up.
Hall,
Yeah,
that was my point.
I've been to board meetings.
That was
I've
my
been to
point.
all it.
We still trying to do this.
But you know, even when you was one time 5-0, whatever you want to call it, Popo, whatever. You know, I remember that time. I'll never forget it. I know you probably remember this shit too, because you was a cop. But remember that time when Michelle Pam was doing all that damn talking?
Oh yeah.
Got to it, and you told her good to shut the fuck up, just be quiet, stop talking. Other than that, you ain't gonna go to jail. She kept talking, and she had all the minutes, she had all the time in the world to shut the fuck up. But she was like, she wasn't trying to hear shit you was saying because she thought that you was gonna be like I ain't gonna say nothing to you, then fuck it. You went and took a monkey ass to jail. Yeah. But the thing about it, but see, that's what I'm saying. I get where you coming from because you dealt with these motherfuckers before. So you already know what the problem is. I mean, a lot of times, like, you know, like Bro Steve saying, sometimes we have to be a little bit patient and try to work with our people. But you know, sometimes that's where they butt rape your ass when you being patient.
Hell, what I'm saying is it's a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? The brother just said he was in a law enforcement state of mind. So that's a lens he was looking through. And the thing about it is once you practice something for so while, it does become part of your damn psyche. And you will see things in that way. Because just like I'm ex-military, I still sleep, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ex-military. But guess what?
Yeah. He's ex-military.
So my thing
I don't see my people as being hostile or nothing toward me. I don't even look at them being hostile toward me, man. If that's the fact, I would have been kicking ass all day, every day. But I don't see my people like that. How can I be an example? Say I love my people and I'm around here busting heads. That's a lie. I'm a hypocrite.
Well, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, that was always, you know what I'm saying? I was like, after high school, everybody chose profession. I was wondering why you always went in the profession. Because my thing was, it was like from a historical standpoint, they never got along with our kind. And I know the thing about once getting in with these fools, just like if we was in the streets, joining in with any type of flag, regardless what we felt about certain things, morality-wise, the rest of the group didn't. And that's what the problem was. So I was like, nah. Because my thing is, if the Panthers was created because these fools doing it, I never wrapped that flag. It was just me personally like that So I was like, okay, it's cool, but it's good to have somebody on the inside that understands and goes through that for me so I can get that experience to see what it's looking like from inside, to hear what you went through on that, to understand what you saw out there. And from what I can stand for, because I want to go into criminal justice first before I went to start doing the real estate. But that was the first thing. But I stopped myself because, like, if I become a lawyer, there's gonna come a time point, if I'm a prosecutor, I'm gonna be prosecuted, but I know they ain't did a damn thing, and they're supposed to be free. And then on the defense time, I know they've been
Yeah, and
raised
they gonna
and
like
hell. And then
and
I'm gonna
being
get them
where
off.
you
And I
at.
know they supposed to be locked up. That's like, so now I can't do that. So that's
Yeah,
why
and being like and be like right like where you at in Mississippi,
see,
they
and
gonna
that's
be
my
like
whole thing.
they gonna be like
But
you
listen,
understand we understand that you practicing law, true law, whatever, but at the
listen,
same time, in this part of the country, you can't do right. You ain't
wrong.
gonna
It's the
do right
whole entire
unless we
damn
want you to
country.
do right.
You understand? It ain't just the South. The South just only had the heart to pump higher.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just looking at it from
up
the
north is
fact
worse.
where what happened. I'm gonna speak on behalf on what happened with my auntie, God rest her dead, when they had that bad wreck and how them motherfuckers did shit, with my aunt and with Pam Crawford and them auntie. I mean, grandmama.
And let the white boy
That
roll.
shit right there, yeah, that shit was fucked up because I went and got the Cochran firm out of Memphis to take on the case. The Cochran firm was down with OPP. They said only one goddamn problem. Mississippi is bullshitting because Mississippi don't want to turn over the information that they need to kind of strike shit up. Because the woman said basically all them motherfuckers working with each other. So she went ahead and sent all the information over to Simmons and them. And I was like, oh, fuck no. I said, it's over with now. It's been one. I said, because them motherfucking Simmons brothers ain't about shit in Greenville.
Now let's talk about it again. Now with your personal experience right there, and with my man, you know what I'm saying, personal experience law for it tell you right now, the damn sister's always there to Jackson. Always has been, always will be. So that's why I was like, okay. But the thing about it was, I also knew as a people, we have to infiltrate certain places to understand how the mechanism works. And that way you can unload the information down to people like, yeah, this, that, and the third, when it's like, okay, you know what, I'm thinking about that path, whatnot. Say, okay, well, this is what you need to do, and this is what you don't need to do. But it's on you now. It's called free will. But that's the thing about it. Information is power. So with that information, thing about it,
hell yeah. That's like why I said that's why that shit went down like it did. Because them motherfucking crackers knew that they were gonna be up against the wind because it was the Cochran firm. It was Johnny Cochran people.
But
what the fuck?
But it wasn't.
Like, what the fuck?
You mad at the white folk? Don't be mad with the white folk, because I'm gonna tell you who had to say so too. Black.
Oh yeah. I mean, but at the same time, bro, Fontaine, I'm not gonna sit up there and just put all the weight off on black people because black people didn't get put like that just waking up that morning. They basically was. You know the history of our people since slavery, bro. We didn't put ourselves in fucking slavery.
Fellas,
look, we
can't
get mad with slavery, man.
He's right. You say it ain't the white man. No, it ain't the white man, but it's the white man's system, white supremacy that he got in play. That's what's got
exactly. Thank you.
Exactly. That's what you got.
That motherfucker's on autopilot right now.
You ain't broke the damn system.
You don't need a supremacist system, man, when you got insiders. You know what I'm saying? The black people that know our lingo, know our talk, know our walk, know what this, that, that. Them there. I'm telling y'all.
The thing about it is,
them two-time niggas, them the ones that need to get rid of. I'm talking about need to get rid of them completely. Them snakes.
But bro, when you got one side sitting up here looking at the fact that these motherfuckers can give me something that I never had, and these niggas over here can't give me shit, who do you think they gonna go with? The niggas that ain't gonna give me shit, or the motherfucking crackers that got something?
Like I said, I don't even waste time with the gatekeepers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even worried about the gatekeepers.
Hell no, exactly. Them motherfuckers, because they already, them motherfuckers basically thinking about themselves. They think about self. They ain't thinking about the people.
Folks talking about they want the block. I told them after the planet. That's the whole difference.
Exactly.
They talking about a little sex. I want the planet was created for me to enjoy, and I want the whole damn globe.
Oh, yeah, whole damn planet.
That type of level, because I'm in the high stratosphere, and you got to be climbing up that way, buddy. And my whole thing is our people are still looking at materialistic, dumbed down, and it's still Muppet play shit. It's
Yep,
here.
that's
It's
why
still
we called
Muppet
it the
play.
Muppet Show.
And that's my whole problem, man. My thing is now we got to go deeper. We got to go deeper, not just on the surface, man. We got to put the scuba gear on and get down deep, man. That's the only
right.
way.
Well,
That's
first you
right.
gotta start.
That's just
and then
like
you gotta
that's
start
just
with
like
the
you know
food
that's just like old girl, you know, bro Steve. I don't know if you watched the rant Wednesday. She was
Nah, I
saying
missed it,
that, you know,
and it was my bad.
yeah, I know you was working and shit, yeah. But I took it off Facebook. But if you want to, I can see you the shit, but let you look at it. But she was saying some shit like, you know, we was talking about, you know, guys, you know, I guess we was we found out we talking about relationship or something, wasn't
your relationship and how women just don't want to be women. Most men don't want to be men. No role reversals and all that.
And she basically was trying to put all the bullshit off on men and not saying shit about women. And that's our problem. That's our goddamn problem. We looking at one side of the story instead of both sides.
Man, that's Willie Lynch at play. Ain't that we just talking about the damn white
yes,
system
sir. All day.
Okay, then
all
once I said we
day.
gotta fix and break the fucking system because they had that. Let's get the light against the blacks. Let's get the house nigga against the field. Let's get the folks in the ad against the folks down in the cell. The folks out here had more cotton today. Let's get them a little couple of man, all that bullshit. So that's where, you know what I'm saying, they got a little bit more than us. What they got. That's what the mentality comes from. It's still broken for 400 years. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody digging deep, bro. If you know your history, you understand how to break the damn thing. That's
they dumbass,
bro.
I mean, because they got $1,000 phone in their hand and you still a dumbass. You got an encyclopedia,
Well,
thesaurus,
I have to agree.
dictionary. You got all that in your hand. You got all
that's
that
the thing about it, though, bro.
And you wish not to research that.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing, you know, that's the thing about it, bro. That's the thing we were saying, you know, that was the whole thing we were saying Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? That this so-called pandemic, whatever the fuck this bullshit is, this should have been a time right here where black women, black men, and children together should have been researching the shit out of a lot of information that's out here. Because it's out here in the atmosphere. You just gotta get out here and look for it, like you say. But a lot of motherfuckers are busy trying to buy shit and buy material shit and try to see who wearing what and what is wearing who, trying to see when the club gonna open up again, like Fontaine said, and all type of shit. They ain't doing no research and trying to find out what the fuck we saying and what we talking about. That's the reason why motherfuckers getting emotion and basically reported my goddamn rant Wednesday. They weren't trying to find out what the fuck Fontaine really knew or what the fuck I really knew. They got their motherfucking emotional spells. Instead of they say, you know what are y'all brothers talking about? They could have came on and asked us what y'all talking about. We would have gladly answered their question.
Damn sure would have.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
they could have came on Zoom.
It wasn't one of our people. It wasn't one of our people. I saw, you know what I'm saying, a list of comments. And that's what I was referring back to. On the comments, folks, you know what I'm saying, was looking to come, and this one lady stuck out particularly, who was a white lady. And the thing about it was, I had never seen her or heard her on a rant before. But the thing about it was, she had something to the effect saying, you know what I'm saying, that's terrible, that's awful. But the thing about it was, I interpreted that tone of way she typed, of that's terrible, awful, like say, I don't like what's being said. Because our people, you know what I'm saying, of course, everybody has been heard our rant stuff.
What's the names I get a shout out?
Day one. Ain't nobody reported nothing.
Oh, you talking about Miss Skinner. I think you talking about Miss Skinner.
You know what? There you go. And I hadn't seen that, but for some reason the vibe was there and everybody felt that for some reason. Yes, it was who I was looking at. That's exactly what I was looking at, bro.
Well, I'm not going I wouldn't know. I'm not going to even blame. I'm not going to even blame Miss Skinner on that. Because the thing about it is, when Fontaine was talking about Hollandale, because that was basically the main rant that goddamn night. It wasn't nothing else about what the fuck was going on the other side. You was talking about Hollandale, Mississippi.
But since y'all just surprised me.
Had they been stealing money since Buford, since Mayor Buford was down here. They've been stealing money since then. That's why Hollandale ain't got nothing. They can't. They steal it. That's why the roads around here messed up. Steal
the same thing.
Go ahead, Dark. Hold on. Go ahead.
The same thing is going on in Greenville, bro. It ain't nothing different nowhere. Let me tell you something. Yeah, we had a, you know what I'm saying, one mayor when I first got back from the military back in 2008. and got back home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, let me go ahead, touch around, get something going as far as jobs. He was shaking. I ain't been home in long, 13 long years. Let's see what it is. So when I go down, boogie down to City Hall. Now, as I'm walking up to City Hall, I see a black Escalade outside, you know what I'm saying, the mayor's office. Now, on the back of the tag is reading this, run, tell that. Like, what the hell? On the mayor's tag? Why would you have something like that? This is a government vehicle, but you personalizing the tag. That's a no-no. So I already know something was up. Now, once I get in there, the thing about it, I still see it's still Old South Rand. And the reason why I know it because I'm driving the garbage truck around. Now, the thing about it is, because the old guy that's in charge, you know what I'm saying, seeing that, you know what I'm saying, and I always love knowledge. And he comes back and he thinks, but he can't outthink me. And I'm not here for it in the right ways to outthink my brother. I'll share it with you. So you can jump on too, because iron sharpens iron. That's how I see it. But anyway, so, you know, he got into his feelings about, you know what I'm saying, being outside because it came up on some numbers. He didn't know his numbers game. And he was just trying to add up stuff, and I came out with it. That's what he got put on the spot about. And his supervisor like, yeah, that's sharp then, boss. And I like that. Because I was using my last name because it's what they call me in the military. So I was used to being called by my last name. It was nothing new to me. So he's like, yeah, boss, I got you on there. I'm like, okay. So next thing I know, the next day I'm getting called into City Hall. And City Hall sitting there, I see this white guy, and this side, my supervisor sitting across from the table from me. And it's hurting me because I see now who's a do boy. And so as we get to talk, he's like, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go because you were spinning tires in the truck. I like spinning tires in the garbage truck, sir? He's like, yeah. I like, okay. So he then say, yeah, and then on your route, you know what I'm saying, you left garbage all those streets. I like, I was like, how you got? He said, I got pictures. So he gave me pictures. Hell, it wasn't even my damn route. So I'm starting, you know what I'm saying, smirking myself. I'm looking at them. I like, yeah, really? I like, this ain't even my route. He's like, yeah, but we got you spinning out tires. I like, okay, well, let's go check the truck. Because it should be balled out on the tires if I was spinning out on tires. So by this time frame, the white guy got to jump in and save it, you know what I'm saying, his black nigga. So he's like, well, I got to go. And I stopped him. I was like, I understand, sir. You got to go with your boy. And you go right along with your boy. But I'm here to say, I'm here to bust your system. Because I'm not one of those. I'm a free guy. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And one day, soon, financially. So you won't be able to control me with your little system. And I'm not going to be sitting apart of all that. So my thing is that's what very dangerous down in the South, because they're still under the same government with the so-called gatekeepers that look like us, put them in play to keep everybody else down. That's why all the roads are going to shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the damn houses look like they've been abandoned since they let the slaves go. Hell, it's a wasteland. And when you're in a wasteland, the people are going to be distraught in mind. And guess what? They're going to be just like the environment, wasted.
Right.
So I don't blame our people to be living the way they are, because we are not, that's what white supremacy is all about. It keeps the people in power to keep another people race down. We don't hold that type of power. If we did, we would be in a better position. That's why we have to talk to our youngsters, and the youngsters talk with each other. They see that we're going by example. And then once we do it, because it takes a village to raise a child. Just like when we came up, you got your ass whooped from the schoolhouse back to the house, because everybody that found out about whatever you did, they whooped you. And before you got to the house, that was the last ass whooping you got. That's what the whole village was doing.
That was, yeah. Because I mean, like I said here, you know, even to my godmom, we was talking about that a couple of days ago, you know, how I told her I admired her and my mom, my dad, and many others in the family, because like I said, I had a surrounding of people that basically looked out for me.
Exactly.
You know, so it wasn't really no room for me to be fucking up like these youngsters doing now. Mm-hmm. Even though I did some fuck shit a little bit back in the days, but it wasn't as bad enough where I ended up in prison, getting time in jail, huh?
I was awful. I know I was awful growing up, but that was all my
shit. Fuck as you did some shit, yeah. But nigga, but the thing about it was, you did your motherfucking work at school and shit. But at the same time, you still had that way, like, I really don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm just doing this shit because, you know, I got parents that want me to go ahead and finish school. Because you a nigga that you love to hate.
Well, I mean, he got his own reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all had our personal motivation on why we, you know what I'm saying, flipped out the way we did on things, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I don't know.
My
Everybody
mother,
chose their path.
the system was flawed. That's what I saw in school. The system was flawed.
It was, and it is. You sure right about it. You sure
Oh,
right
yeah.
about it.
The
That's
athletes, all the jocks got treated good. You know what I'm saying? But enough
look
about
at
that
their-
garbage ass
but look,
school, which
but
it
look,
is
but
now.
look at their ass now, though.
Well, now I can't say that, but I know Simmons garbage right now. I can tell you that. You can look at that garbage ass school now. That school so garbage. Woo.
Man,
Man.
like I said,
I know reform schools better than Simmons.
well, see, that's the whole thing about it. Where you think the state money's going into? Prison and reform. Because do you know?
In the
did a
superintendent's
study.
pocket.
Yep, they did a study saying that they're going to do behavior observations on third graders. And based on the behavior of third graders, that's what they built the prisons on. So they got money for a brand new prison. They're going to make you comfortable in there because they want you to stay a very long time. And the thing about it, our people look at it as a commodity.
Yeah.
Because and that's my whole thing about like, hell no, I don't want nothing to do with it because my thing, it anger me, bro, because it's set to set us up, bro. It's not for us to work. I don't care if you're inside or on will, it don't matter. It's for us to fail. And I'm like, we can't do nothing with that because this ain't our country.
What y'all think about this? What y'all think about this right here? It says shit's fucked up for a black man.
Bro, it
Black
is.
women. Niggas ain't shit. America say fuck niggas. Police, he's a criminal. Kill him on sight. Court say max his time. Retail store says keep your eyes on him. Jobs, he's not qualified. Bitter baby mamas, he's a deadbeat. Other black men, fuck that nigga. He ain't from my block. So hey.
Yeah. Well,
I can tell you this. But
did you write this diagram, bro? Did you write this diagram?
Hell no, I ain't right there because I'm gonna tell you something. America don't say about the black man too much, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. All that is just a all that is just pushed on us. Like America think of us like that. You got if America was so racist, why all the rich people, all the rich black people that say, hey, white people are racist, it's a systematic racism. Why all them niggas stay amongst white people in multi-million-dollar home around the other white people? If it was so racist,
let me tell you why. Because
they should feel comfortable around.
There was a commercial out. Listen,
go ahead, dog. Say what you was saying.
I'm trying to answer this question because they had a commercial out. You know what I'm saying? A few years back. And it was only on BET, a special award when they was actually still trying to give us flickers of hope at the time. But anyway, they dressed, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of white representatives. They was at this nice, elegant table. They were discussing black people. And he was like, so what are we going to do with them? He's like, we can't just, you know what I'm saying, write them off. We've been trying to do that. And they started to chuckle a little bit. He's like, no, we're going to have to integrate them with us. He's like, what do you mean? Let them work side by side with us? He's like, yeah. Say we have to promote them. That way they have a feeling of security with us. And then once they have to, it's still our agenda that they run because we still hold the ceiling on them. So yeah, once you start feeling you got your little power and they let you flex on that, that's just them having a little leash that you ain't got at the end of your rope yet. Because it's still there to hang you once it's done with you. So it's still a system that they put in place.
So basically, you that nigga Steven from Django.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I've been saying I'm that 1 in 1 million. But
you can't go that way, bro. You can't go that way.
No, but don't even put yourself in that position, bro.
What? In what position?
Not at all.
What position I'm put myself in? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Guys, look at him. I ain't worried about nuts. When I say nuts, I ain't worried about nuts. I've been put in the worst positions ever, and I ain't worried about nothing. And but
see, I know where you coming from though. For to really be honest with you, I know where you coming from because my mindset is on that same level. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When white Caucasian truck drivers walk up to me, they look me up and down to see how do I react. And when they see that I react a certain way, if I look a little bit too evil, they come over there and talk to me just to see if I'm gonna respond in a democratic way, if you know what the fuck I mean.
They're a stereotypical black man. You get
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
about to
That's what
say.
they looking for.
And
That's
so
what
when I get to talking about, like they'll say some shit about,
What I say, Uncle Ruckus,
they'll say shit about, they'll bring up some shit like Obama to me. They're like, how you like your Obama? I'm like, fuck that gay ass nigga. And they be like, are you
But
fucking
you know
kidding
what?
me? I'm
But you
like,
know,
what the fuck? I said, just because you see one nigga, that mean that I speak up for the whole generation of black people? No, because I don't fuck with them. It's black people I don't like. It's Caucasian people I don't like either, but it's black people I don't like either.
that's Jesse Jackson fault.
That's a gatekeeper.
That old Rainbow Coalition bullshit. Oh yeah, fuck that shit anyway. Fuck his motherfucking behind the closed door kill Dr. King ass. Fuck him too.
This is what I'm saying though, man. This is what I'm saying, man. In order to get somewhere, you can't have no hate for nothing, man, or nobody. You get what I'm saying? Even your enemies, man. Because as long as you got hate for them, man, that's the worst you feeling. Them niggas sleep. You know what I'm saying? Man, look here, just swallow it, keep kicking. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You got some bad, you got bad everything out there. You got bad black, you got bad whites.
It's just like what you were saying about Hollandale. You know, you have your right to you have the right to your opinion about what you said. The thing about it is, people hear this shit, they should really some register in their brain say, you know what? Maybe we might need to check into something and try to make things better for the kids as well as ourselves. But motherfucker got emotional and pretty much like, man, that's some bullshit. How the fuck he gonna talk about Hollandale and he from motherfucking Hollandale?
That's why I can talk
but that's
about
the point. He live in that motherfucker. And he just basically giving you a heads up like, motherfucker, y'all need to get y'all shit together.
Well,
every day I walk outside this bad. But now I ain't gonna lie, it get cleaner around here. Now that's one thing. They cleaning their ass up around here. That's one damn thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They stop being roaches. You know what I'm saying? Now they cleaning up behind each other. You know, I'm good on that now. You know, now it's time for Mr. Sanders and them to come and tear these South Delta houses down because he's over the border. So he can, you know what I'm saying? He need to do his part too. See, that's what I'm saying is old niggas like that. He need to get somebody. He need to get somebody to help him out or whatever. Make. He don't need to get nobody. He don't know. He ain't got to get nobody to help count that money. Man, Mr. Sanders, like he can barely fucking walk around that bitch now, man. That dude feel like he barely can walk around that motherfucker now. Yeah, but hey, but still though, his mess, he got to clean it up, man. He the only one not to clean up his mess. But Tez ain't trying to hit shit. No, because there's accountability. That's what I mean, accountability. Why his ass still got breath in him, even though he takes short, deep breaths. Why he still got that little bit in his ass? He can do something. You get one, he can do something. But you think he is? No. And then we need to get rid of these slumlord landlord ass niggas that say these black folk that ran this landlord and these white people that own property around here too. You know what I'm saying? It's overgrown and everything. And I know mine's overgrown. I'm telling you, I ain't no hypocrite. I know mine's overgrown. And I got mine overgrown. So if they complain about mine, I can point to Hollandales. I can point to the white people that own their stuff. And I can point to the board members who own property. I can point to a whole lot of property around here. Like, y'all leave mine alone.
Yeah, we're going to have to start way in Jackson with that broom to start sweeping and cleaning, bro.
Oh, no. I ain't got, look, whatever happened, I'm Hollandale. I got to worry about what's on this doorstep right here for us. When we get this, man, the Capitol, look here, the Capitol guy, when they voted that mayor back in again, I knew it was over with. And plus, nobody. I don't believe that. I don't believe in none of that shit. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Look, that Capitol shit, I don't believe in none of that. Come on, Fuentes. You been in Washington D.C. and Brusty, you been to Washington D.C. too. No, everywhere you walk is a goddamn cop somewhere. It's a cop somewhere. You're not riding this. He ain't got riding a police car. That motherfucker riding his own shit. He be riding bicycles. A cop. So you mean tell me that all of a sudden the cops just went on vacation and these people just went in the Capitol and just started storming that motherfucker? I don't believe that shit. Don't you know they got over 31 congressmen finna get arrested anyway, and Benny Thompson fat ass one of them.
Yeah, that ain't no
I'm waiting to
good.
see what I'm gonna keep watching the movie because, like I say, they doing a lot of good talking. I heard popping off for years, but I'm more.
Man, look here. Like
You know
I
what I'm
tell you, bro. Like I tell you, prophecy ain't no lie. I believe in prophecy. And the only way you can have 1,000 years of peace, you get rid of the riffraff. That's including the niggas on the street. Because I tell you what. Because you know, right now, they even know that Chinese people around here buying warehouses where they growing the weed at.
I can believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I can believe it because see, here's the thing about it though, man. China already been for the last 15, 20 years almost. They was buying up all the toll booths and you know what I'm saying, the bridges and the roads and stuff.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. They got all that shit.
So my thing, you already got the ways of transportation. That's money already. You can cut down, you know what I'm saying, the way commerce is ran. So when like my man running on the trucks and stuff like that, if it really got ugly, kind of like let me go and get that. And anytime he runs across, he got to get taxed by somebody way overseas. That just let you know this damn country with that. It's not even democracy no more. I hope they still not thinking that.
It's hypocrisy.
I'm laughing.
It ain't democracy. It's hypocrisy.
I'm exactly, but see, I'm a brief. So our culture don't deal with this damn politics of this damn, you know what I'm saying? Because this is not our land.
Well,
so we're gonna
I tell you what, I can tell you in the Bible, they what they begin with a C, the king.
Oh, you supposed to know that.
Yeah,
you know
the Israelites were with him.
That.
And then you forget now the war with Israel ain't talking about them white folks over there. They ain't talking about them white folks over there. Because it wasn't for them here, they would have been tore our ass up years ago. Look at the black men we got, the so-called black men, we got men that's supposed to be fighting for us. Man, we've been dead years ago. We've been dead years ago.
Let me tell you,
bro,
we got
you know what? I don't mean to cut y'all off, but I need to go chime back in on this Juneteenth malarkey since brother Steve wasn't on the situation we're talking about. Let's talk about this.
You know how I feel about it.
Go ahead, let me get the cord.
what it is
You know
about
how I feel
this?
about Juneteenth. Gave them niggas a bone.
What is the business with this here? Is this gonna help us? Is this gonna help us unite with each other and make us a better black people?
Hell yeah, just get drunk so we can fight each other later.
And then bring about, man, we don't supposed to be fighting on this day. It's Juneteenth. Them niggas be like, man, fuck this day. I'm just happy that we off.
Mississippi cannot celebrate that day. Can't nobody but Texas. That's what I can't get. That's how stupid.
Well, they said it's a federal holiday, so it's supposed to be nationwide.
But niggas are stupid. The only people that get really, it happened in Texas. Mississippi just got free, 2014, 2007. 2014, 2017. So how can Mississippi celebrate? That's what I can't get.
What you mean? We free? We ain't free.
Look. And then get these niggas the weekend once again. Just like the slave masters used to do. They, you know what I'm saying? Oh my word, man. It's hard for them niggas to leave the plantation because you know why? They like the fat back and everything else they give them. They like whatever master give them. That's it. They don't want to fight for nothing. They don't want to fight for nothing else. They don't want to. The education sucks. Like I say, the education sucks. Man, 65 is past.
It's funny that when they brought this Juneteenth shit up, I never even heard about it. Not to mention the colors, the African colors, the red, black, and the green. When I was floating, we was wearing them colors back in the day. That was like a cuss out. They didn't like that shit. They thought you were dissing American way of life when you was wearing the red, black, and the green, because they knew the red, black, and the green was our heritage off top. Now all of a sudden it's beautiful now. Because Mr. Charlie, the man that got his hand right here, pat you on your head, say, you know what, you can have this shit. And he gave it, and the only reason why he gave it up is because it's for black women, basically. To make black women feel like something. Huh?
Well, it might not be our heritage.
It ain't. That's what I was just gonna say. We are not African.
What you mean? What you mean?
Look, I tell you what, King, you put up a real African and a King, you put up a real African and a Hebrew. And you can look it up. The Hebrew.
I know what you saying. I know what you saying, cause bro Steve brought that shit to me a while back. I know what you're saying. Because I'm gonna show you something. Steve said something. He said something that fucked me up. Cause I wasn't thinking like this. I wasn't thinking about this. Cause see, I'm thinking about the skin, the melody skin. But when I started thinking about this motherfucker here bald like a baby booty, I was like, wait a minute, that was kind of suspect there.
Even the Indian.
How many black men really bald like that?
Man, rub your beard, bro, because it's a Hebrew thing. Rub your beard, bro. This is a manly thing. Now it's a style for him, though. See, now the white boys want to try to get theirs in too. You seen that? You see how that's been happening?
Yeah. White boys wearing that shit proudly.
Yeah. But
still though,
it's a style.
No, a lot of times they take what we once used to be about and basically don't like, and they take it and use it against us.
Well, I know there's a lot of guys.
They take the history, bro. We already talked about this on Wednesday. Bro, Stephen got locked in. His shit that locked up. But they take what we learned, what been knowing for years, and tell us that it's a bad thing, and then we fall for it like a damn fool, cut all our shit off to make them happy. Then they go behind your back and put and wear your shit.
Well, in the military, like I said, I was in the military 18 and a half years. Ain't no in the hell. I'm gonna do this here 18 and a half years if I can, more or longer. I ain't planning on cutting my hair, shaving. I ain't planning on doing too much of none of that. I want to look like a hobo bum. So that way, when I park my car truck way on the other side and I walk up, I want people to make it look like I'm a big them before they dig me.
I mean, the whole idea of being a smooth-skinned human being makes you want. Only people that need to have smooth skin, it should be some little kids, little babies,
and soldiers. Reason why soldiers got a smooth skin because they keep down on insects and infestation.
Oh yeah, I mean y'all know. And these
with long hair.
Yeah,
you can get you. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of get messed up. Yeah,
I can understand that. I can understand that truly. But I'm just saying, some of these motherfuckers be knowing what that shit stand for. They take our history and basically tell you it's wrong, but they get behind your back and study your shit and they be like, this is some real shit. But at the same time, you let them niggas know about it.
Yeah.
Like, damn. It's just like a motherfucker that buy your car and tell you your car ain't worth a damn, but I just want to buy it. And then next thing you know, he take that bitch to a shop and hook it up. And you see that motherfucker get here. Bounce got hydraulics and sound in that bitch. You want that motherfucker back. You like, man, I'm sorry. You should. I just went ahead and hooked it up, man. That bitch look good on it. You like, what the fuck?
Well, that's why I say the black man is the most imitated person in this world.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a firm believer in the Bible. That's why I believe every book to me that's so-called religion is after the Bible. Because we the most imitated people. So therefore, anything that we are in or around is gonna be imitated too. So
yeah. I mean, that's why I've always said that we are the firstborn on this planet. Because they basically they know we are who we are. They know we have the power, but we just they didn't fuck us up. Got fucked
everybody up. Wasn't when the world first made. Now that's just a whole nother room. What you're doing then, like it's a lot of stuff. Just like the world going and like the world is actually flat and all this stuff. There's all this in the Bible. That's a whole nother subject. Dinosaurs don't exist, nigga. Ain't no such thing as fossil fuels. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that don't exist. It's in history they were taught in school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you ain't gonna never hear about no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why they need to revamp education. And plus, what they teaching in school is go against God's word. And see, that's what they do. That when they first go against God's word is in science. That's when they first start. You know what I'm saying? They're saying science, like, I'm gonna tell you, I know you like the Islam, but one thing I got with them is that They use the same sign. My God, ain't no God for me. Use the same sign to say J God.
Well,
And the Bible says anywhere there's sign, nah. Hey,
I mean,
ain't no sign. It's God.
to be
That's
honest
it.
with you, bro.
God.
To be honest with you, like I said before, you know, I mean, I listen to the minister. I listen to a lot of people, man. And if they talking truth to power, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go along with it. I don't have to really say that I'm a follower of it, because like I said, I don't even really go along with Christianity or none of this shit, because I know somebody wrote it to basically be in control of some of people's mindsets, to keep people fucked up, dumbed down, and dumbfounded. That's the whole idea of the word religion. Religion ain't nothing but a long word that come from the word rely. Rely means to depend on something. Person, place, a thing. So, I mean, you can worship any damn thing. Whatever you worship is all right with me, as long as that you basically is on a positive scale with the shit. That's all that matters to me. But when you come to me and try to act like you better than I am, and I ain't got no more than you got, you ain't got no more than I got, shut the fuck up talking to me. That's all I'm saying. I mean, because like I said, I mean, it's just like you, man, bro. A lot of the things that you talk about, a lot of people are not gonna go along with it, but who gives a fuck? A lot of people ain't gonna go along with what I say. Who gives a fuck?
If they want to see who you're one, they better watch the phone.
That's why I call this podcast. It's just our opinion. It's an opinion from both sides. So everybody's not gonna be on the same scale with each other. You have the right to your opinion.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Me myself. You know, like I said, since I retired and all that, the only thing I do, nigga, is read, watch and read. Watch and read. That's all I gotta do. Watch news and read. That's it.
I can tell. I know what you do. That's the reason why motherfucker was saying that you was supposed to be doing drugs or crack or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
Let me tell you something. It's the drug.
No,
I tell you what.
Fuentes, only way that would have made me believe that shit, I had to see that shit with my own.
I am doing drugs.
Huh?
I am doing drugs. Tell me, I'm gonna tell you, Facebook. I smoke crack. I be up at the crack of dawn drinking hot coffee.
Listen to me. Listen to what I'm
saying.
Smoke crack. All jokes aside, for real, I'm gonna say some real shit. Fontaine, we ran the streets together, bro, back in the day. I know you went to the military. I went to school and started driving trucks, all that yada shit. I know. Yeah, true enough, we done been through problems in our lives and stuff, but at the same damn time, Fontaine, you done seen the fucking world. You done been there and done that. Every time I see you, you don't have that depressing vibe on you. You have that same mindset shit that I got. Listen what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna be. I ain't depressed. I ain't gonna never be depressed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because in order for you to be smoking crack, you gotta be fucked up in your life.
King, check this out. You know them niggas mad at. You know them niggas mad at King. You know them niggas mad at King. Then tell them niggas mad at King. There, me, and never will be me. Look at him. I ain't got no respect for you being no rappers. I tell you why. The same thing that took me to do, my nigga, in other countries. I did 40 euros and have a pack of Newports in my pocket. So I'd have been to countries I know people would never go to. I'd have seen things I know they never see. You get what I'm saying? So nigga, I don't care about these country bungers. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying, nigga? They think going to a strip club and Blue Flames or going to Memphis or something like that, there niggas a vacation. Nigga, that ain't no vacation. Nigga, you visiting family there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, vacation to me is going to another country. That's a vacation. They ain't talking about Jamaica, down, nigga. The next country I want to go to is Russia. Mother Russia. That's the next country I want to go to. Yes. I'm going to go to it. Yeah. Man, my mind frame, man, I don't care what they say about me, King. I promise, I don't care.
I mean,
they can say I'm on drugs.
I know you don't, and you know I didn't give a fuck. I only thing about it because, see, you know, one thing I can tell you about when I moved to Hollandale, when people feel like that they know that you can't really understand, let them get all in your head and basically be your do-boy, get that do-boy or whatever, you are public enemy number one. They don't like your ass because they already know that you think you're better than them. And it's not about you thinking you're better than them. It's just the fact of the matter that you don't want to be bothered with a bunch of motherfuckers that ain't trying to do shit with themselves. And that's, I mean, you every damn day you talk every day you talk about the same shit. You talking about what somebody else doing in Chicago, LA, New York, or somewhere. You ain't talking about what the fuck you need to do right here where you at. You talking about what somebody else.
You know why? They mind don't work like that. Tell you what, they mind can't work like that, man. They can't get nothing and make it their own. They gotta be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, I can't do. I never was like that. You know what I'm saying? When people stopped wearing, you know what I'm saying, before they were wearing Dickies, niggas, they were laughing at people wearing Dickies. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff. You know, like the vehicles and everything I had with the bump and everything. Nigga, I'm through. You know what I'm saying? I'm through. I ain't got to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do none of that no more. I ain't got to do nothing to press these niggas around here. Nothing. Because these niggas real impressionable. They like little boys around here, dude. And they know they like little boys. What grown ass nigga would call themselves a shiesty, like Pooh Shiesty? You know what I'm saying? They love like these niggas around here like pettiness and female crap. I can't get jiggy with that, man. No, I'm not finna conversate with you, niggas. Why I'm finna conversate with you? You know what I'm saying? You holding your, you know what I'm saying? You got a mangina. I can't conversate with you. You know what I'm saying? He probably drink red Kool-Aid a lot so he can pee in his pants a little bit so it make like he got a period. I don't know about these niggas no more, man. I promise I don't know about these niggas no more. For real, half of them don't know. You know, nigga, I know what happened to you in the penitentiary. Nigga, that's why you on drugs while you out here now, nigga. What you mean? You were running things and now, nigga, you were getting ran up in there. Tell the truth, Shane, to death.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's why when I laugh at them when they tell me that they go to these cities and they be doing this and doing that, and even when the motherfuckers that move to these cities, that leave out of Hollandale and move to these cities, they come back to Hollandale riding in these rental cars like it's theirs and shit. I be laughing like a motherfucker.
Nah, what they do right there, that's on them because they bring attention to themselves by lying on something you can easily. You can easily find. When you see a sticker in the window that say, do not, no smoking, you know what I'm saying? That's on them. You know what I'm saying? That's on them.
Not only that, bro. You know, Enterprise, they start putting stickers, put the goddamn decals on, like on the, it used to be on the hood, on the back hood of the car, or in the windshield or something. But you will see it's visual. It's visual. You can see it.
Well, let them make it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody but themselves. Like I say, I mean, I see these guys. I ain't gonna call their name out, but you know, a lot of them be telling me, man, you should, man, whenever you come through in the truck, man, holler at me, man, give me a holler, and I'll, you know, come scoop you up. And you didn't fuck with me when you was in Hollandale, so why you want to fuck with me while we outside of Hollandale? But at the same time, yeah. And I mean, I'm not no damn fool because I know damn well you ain't shit. You wasn't shit in Hollandale, and I'm guaranteeing you probably ain't shit wherever the fuck you at. You just trying to get me involved in some shit so you can sit up there and use me up and get me in trouble while I lose my job and career trying to save your motherfucking ass. No. Damn, man, that's cold, boy. Damn, man, you cold. Damn, I thought I was cold, dude.
No, I mean, bro, let me tell you something. I already know. Because I know when you bring your ass to Hollandale riding in these rental cars or whatever the case may be, your house don't look like shit. Your apartment, no, I'm sorry, not your house, your apartment. Don't look like shit.
But see, that's the problem with Hollandale. Hollandale ain't got your home on because man ain't no jobs. You get what I'm saying? So the people here, they gon' fake it till they make it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, no jobs. This new administration, I hope, does something. Because, you know, everybody worried about the president. I ain't got my ass on the president. It's the mayor and the governor is what I'm worried about. Because them the ones that affect you immediately. A law that they pass can affect you immediately. The president got to trickle down. But them two, yeah. So with the new with the new mayor and all that, the new administration, I hope they do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping they do. You know, I'm hoping that they ain't gonna be try to affiliate.
Don't say the word hope. Just say the word wish, not hope, because hope sound that's that Obama.
No, hope.
Shit.
I'm saying hope. You know what I'm saying?
That's that Obama
they don't
shit.
Nah, I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using the word. I'm using.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but that word that just does something to me.
If they got any affiliation, man, and they ain't trying to be across the board, they don't need to be up there. They just point blank. If they going up there and if the Reverend said they don't want to store here like they did Smitty. Smitty was there before that regular church across the street. They didn't want Smitty to come back. A church. You know what I'm saying? That's how much power these regular churches got down there. Ain't doing nothing for nobody but get more money. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, I ain't doing nothing and lying to people. That's all these regular churches doing. You know what I'm saying? We got too many damn churches anyway. And I'm
shout out to brother Reverend Maybill. He's a good guy.
Yeah, shout out my ass. There's too many damn churches out here. That's what it is. If them preachers want to do something, get out their ass, walk down these streets, make sure these kids straighten up and everything.
Oh, like shit.
I said, back in the gap. No, them niggas ain't no them niggas ain't no preacher, man. Them niggas just somebody who occupying the pulpit. Just a nigga with a title. That's all it is, just a title. They just going off the title. That's all it is, man. They ain't no damn preacher.
I was told if I ever come to one of those churches, they're probably gonna stop preaching because they're gonna be scared of what I might say. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna be sitting in that motherfucker, sitting in the back of the church, laughing my ass off because I know he's selling. I'm gonna be saying to myself, I know that nigga sell y'all some wolf tickets, and y'all just going along to get along. At the same time, he tell y'all some good shit, but guess what? Soon as y'all leave that bitch 4 hours later, y'all gonna be right back to being stupid.
I'm saying church folks are the biggest hypocrites, man.
Oh
church
yeah,
folks are the biggest hypocrites.
No question.
They some big ass hypocrites. When I say the biggest, man, they will praise God and cuss you with the same mouth. You know what I'm saying? They would, like I said, they'll say a prayer. Lord, don't let nobody miss my man. Please don't let nobody miss my husband. Guess what they do later on? They in the church messing with somebody else's husband or man. Man, and the men too. So no, man, them hypocrites, man. I'm gonna call like I said, ain't no favoritism. I got brother-in-law, but there's a preacher and everything. Yeah, if the shoe fits, nigga, what you want? Nike, Adidas, what's your brand? If the shoe fits, I'm here to please. I'm dead serious. They know there ain't nothing, man. They know it. Hey, the community, if you're at the many churches our community got, man, this community is supposed to be A1, dog. This is supposed to be the best damn community ever. Man, everywhere you look up, you see a church, you see a church, you see a church, you see a church. And the reason why this ain't no good community, them niggas can't even figure out who the hell telling the truth and where the hell to pray. So,
oh yeah, no doubt.
That's why it's so raggedy. It's gonna get raggedy. Ain't no unity.
And then you know, not to mention, Hollandale's not that big for them to have that many churches like that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. They can't even agree. They can't agree on a God. You get what I'm saying? all them churches got different. They do got different gods. Why you think of different churches? They praising different gods. They ain't praising the same God.
And not to mention, they don't even want to even go to the church. They don't even want to even worship with each other.
Nah, but it be the first thing when ain't no love in this city. Cause of you, the children growing up down the street from each other. Y'all down the street from each other. You go to this church, you go to this church. I don't really know no name because I don't even like church like that. Unless they see a chick. Church is chick. Number one, delicious. But anywho, the kids see them, if the kids see the adults divided like that, what the kids gonna do, huh? The kids gonna act the same way, man. The adults act like goddamn children in the church. But they supposed to be the people of God. If that's the way God act, I don't want y'all God. Keep your God. Tell your God to go to hell. Tell your God I said that, go to hell. If that's the way they God act.
Well, see, the thing about it is the fact that we try to find in and everything to basically hold us accountable for our own actions. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be responsible for shit. That's why a lot of times when they go to church, and he could be sitting there telling them motherfuckers to do wrong, which basically they're gonna be like, yeah, amen. He'll be amen all fucking day. Ain't heard shit. Ain't heard shit.
That dumb junk they say, God love the sinner, hate the sin. Where in the Bible says sin shall burn in hell? It didn't say that damn time. He said the sinner shall burn in the head. That's what it said.
Right.
But they ain't listening though. They ain't listening to none of that though. They don't want to do that because you know what? That's the Bible. They're preaching the truth. Niggas hate the truth. The truth is like kryptonite to niggas. Oh Lord. And to read, to understand, to gain more knowledge, to do better, to do anything better. To stay negative, stay out the negative. No, that's kryptonite to niggas. Being negative and doing everything unhealthy and everything else, nigga, that's superpower to niggas. That's superpower to them. They strong. They strong. They strong. The same, y'all know about really strong. The same thing, the abomination the Bible say not to eat them niggas in church praying over cooking. Yeah.
That's why I said I was like, you know, that's the reason why I don't fuck with religion, because religion can be a doozy, and you can make yourself look like a real dumbass by going along with something that you really don't understand or know about.
They don't read. You know what? They'll say the preacher.
You know, I just thought about it, Fontaine. I'll give you a good prime example. Right after we did that rant Wednesday, somebody made a post. Who do you feed first in the house, the kid or the man?
The man.
You had a whole bunch of motherfuckers said kids. My kids come first. Ain't no nigga come first.
Okay, I tell you what.
And some of the motherfuckers that said that were true blue Christian. So I just said to myself, they must don't know about the Christian tree, do they?
No, they don't know.
What they said, first come God, then man, then woman, and then child.
Yeah.
But you had these motherfuckers, no, my child come first. So fuck the man. But guess what? That's why your household look like it look. You say fuck the man.
I tell you what. They gonna forever be getting them simp ass niggas that when some situation or anything come up, he ain't got no way of trying to figure out how to get it. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got no backbone. You ain't got nobody that gonna stand up for you. You ain't got no protection. You ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna give me the big piece of chicken first, then you know what you can do? You can go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you, any reasonable person that remembers how things used to be back in the day, daddy and granddaddy got their plate first.
Yeah, but they say back in the day, granddaddy and granddaddy and them had a job and work, but they don't understand it was cheaper too. You know what I'm saying? It was way cheaper back then. So
but see, grandma was like, shit, y'all get y'all ass somewhere and sit down, cause Hubbard is coming home from work and he don't want to be bothered.
He don't want to hear no noise.
He don't want to hear no noise. So y'all sit y'all asses down. You don't hear that shit no goddamn more.
And it's another thing too. Women know what a man should be, but a woman don't even know what a woman should be. They'll tell you the definition. Only thing they'll say, I got this walk.
Somebody just told I'm gonna do the name drop. I'm gonna name drop. Somebody just told Robin Caldwell that she need to get her a girlfriend. That way her life will be better. And Robin Caldwell laughed like she like, I don't like women like that. I don't, you know. And I come in and I just looked at Rob. I gave Robin that one of the little faces, and she just said, "What you talking about, K.R.? What's the matter?" I said nothing. I said, because whoever the fuck told you that, you should have popped their ass in their goddamn mouth. The fuck you mean? I said, y'all. I said, I wish. You know what I should have been? I should have been an inventor. I wish I could invent a brain GPS. Cause these motherfuckers is lost in the mind. They fucked up. I wish they could. If motherfucking what's the name of that goddamn company? Rand McNally. If he can make a brain GPS, he'll be a quadrillionaire. Cause there's some lost-minded motherfuckers in this world, man. Yeah. They don't know their ass over.
And you know the reason why they lost? The men lost. Once again, the men lost.
Oh yeah. The men fucked up.
The men lost.
Yeah, the men fucked up.
Like I said, you got the old niggas out here with arthritis trying to throw up gang signs. Then you got them sagging. Pretty soon they can be showing that depends. You know what I'm saying? When it depends on the box of brief. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the female, but you got, but it's still the man fault because the man accepted. He's accepted.
Oh yeah, I
he's
know that to be
accepted the truth.
I know that to be the truth, especially come out of there because it was a female down there that I really liked it at one particular time. That heifer can't stand me now, and I ain't do nothing but try to be nice to her. And I know her nigga did her fucking wrong to where she feel like every man that come up to approach her is a bad motherfucker. So she just lost
But still, like,
all day long.
in this, and see, that's why I'm saying, how can every man be bad and you got kids? Something wrong. You lying. Somebody lying somewhere. Niggas ain't no good.
No.
If you attracted
Well, see,
no
the
good
thing, well, see, the thing about it is, when females that get like that, this is their whole scenario. I want to make sure my son don't become like his father. So what the fuck is she trying to tell you? She basically trying to raise her child to be just like a carbon copy of herself. And there it is.
And
I
it
want him
depends.
to go, and then wonder why the nigga go around here be gossiping and doing all this shit that you just got to saying, keeping up shit ain't worth a damn.
The killer part about that, this is the killer part about it. Most women, when they do go out and search for another mate, they only go get a mate for themselves and not for the household. They go get a mate for themselves. That's it. They ain't got their ass on children.
Exactly.
They ain't got their ass on the house.
For her own pleasure. For her own motherfucking pleasure. And then a lot of times, they can get a man and have a baby with this man, and it's still gonna be for her own pleasure because when they get into a disagreement and the man said, well, we can just go our separate ways, I just take care of my child. Oh no, she don't want to hear that shit. She finna go straight to child support office and tell them this nigga ain't taking care of his child. But it ain't about him not taking care of his child. He taking care of his child. He just don't want to take care of your Mickey Mouse ass. And you getting in your fucking feelings.
Yeah. some get on child support, you know what I'm saying, out of pettiness, you know what I'm saying? But hell, they it ain't no, we got it's microwave relationships right now. I ain't never seen a generation that you have less time to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And pop off a couple of keys and some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, and it's terrible. Reason why I know, because I did it plenty of time myself. So that's why I know I'm talking from experience, y'all. This ain't nothing I heard. This ain't nothing I read about, nigga. This is lived. This is lived, but
Well, according to a female friend of mine, she can't stand your ass worth a damn. You know what I'm talking about?
And you know what? And
every time I used to bring your name up, when I used to bring your name up, when I used to be over there way, that motherfucker was like, she would have a death wish for your ass for that. I was like, what the fuck?
What it was, I put her ass in a play, man. You look, me and your sister going through something. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your damn business. And furthermore, your sister ain't no goddamn business letting you get in. And so that's all I say. That was it. That's all I say. I ain't got time. I ain't even look here. I'm gonna argue with stupid people. And you can't argue. You can't win with a stupid. You can't argue with stupid folk. You ain't gonna never win with a fool. And I'll be just.
And I asked her about that little shit that back here a long time ago. I asked her about that shit about the Walmart situation, which you was telling me about, and she gonna try to walk around that shit. She gonna say, "Well, yeah, in a way, yeah, but that was a lie." And I'm like, woman, if you stole out that goddamn Walmart, they seen your ass, because I said Walmart got cameras all around that motherfucker. Not to mention they got human cameras around that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I said, I know some people that work in that bitch that you would think they just regular civilians, but they got civilian clothes on and they walk around that bitch just like you do. But at the same time, they secured and they see your motherfucker. So a lot of times they ain't gonna come and grab your ass. They'll just get on the phone and call the cops on your ass. And by the time you hit that goddamn door, they're gonna be right there waiting on you.
Yeah, but
that was a long time ago, though. I was like, nah.
She one of the ones who ain't gonna never find happiness because she don't love herself. You know, when it's all.
It's a whole lot of them. And she's very young, and I feel sorry for her, you know, in a way. But it's a lot of them that's like that down that way. It's a whole lot of them. Because every time you get on Facebook, they say something when they get mad and they can't make a good complete sentence. Because I don't know what the fuck an am is.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I know I be doing some run-on sentence, but they get the point though. That's all of that. You get the point. You ain't one the am kids though. Am going to the store. Am gotta cut my hair, comb my hair. Am about to go cook. The fuck? Well,
I just say they forgot it. I guess the I don't mean shit to nobody no more.
And plus, and like I said, is a lot of relationship that's really unorthodox in the household too. You know what I'm saying? Fathers and sons and daughters are friends, mothers, daughters, and sons, all them are friends. And that's unorthodox as hell. You cannot, I repeat, you will not be a successful parent at all. You know what I'm saying? The respect ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna love you as a friend though. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna love you more when you're dead. But you know what I'm saying? It just it's not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a parent first. You know what I'm saying? You can't
no none of that. You just said the key word right there, they're gonna love you more when you're dead. Ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't.
Every time you get on Facebook, when somebody died, you got about 1,000 goddamn likes. But when they was alive, they was hated like a mother.
Yeah,
I said, goddamn, boy, we fucked up in this motherfucking society, bro.
Yeah.
When you was alive, you wasn't shit. But when your ass dead as a motherfucker, oh, rest in peace. That's what like that. Like I get like DMX died. Motherfucker couldn't stand DMX rap music. But all of a sudden, everybody all like this. I
don't think I heard I played. I'm slipping. And I falling. I can't get. I'm like, that nigga, and then there was X-Ab and was Fire and the one that Blood of Flesh in My Face, Blood of My Blood was Fire. I'm like, nigga, I can listen to the whole album. Man,
I got all them shits. I got all his collection of music, man.
But that goes.
I've always been fascinated by DMX's music, man.
See, DMX and Pimp C one of the rappers that were telling the truth about life. He couldn't swallow that because one lyric, you know what I'm saying, a verse hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? A whole verse, nigga, hurt their feelings. Like this nigga talk about me, how Pimp C know, how DMX know me. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't listen to. That's why they like listen to Rick Ross's and all them.
It's
you know
funny that you brought Pimp C up. You ever heard the interview he did on satellite radio a long time ago before he passed?
Yeah. When he said Atlanta gonna be the next gay capital of the world.
Yeah, talking about the gay rappers.
Yeah, but he ain't never named no name though. He ain't never.
Yeah, he didn't. But he told the truth. He told the goddamn truth about. He basically outed what was going to happen, what was yet to come.
It was Bun. I think it was Bun B. Bun B sold that name. Bun B sold that name. I'm telling you, Bun B. Every time Pimp C spoke on something like that, Bun B just never said that. Yeah, Bun B big ass just go along to get along type. Yeah, I can look at Bun B go along get along and you know what I'm saying? He was like, see, say something. And he'd be like, Bun B want that money. Pimp C wanted the money, but Pimp C still wanted to keep who he was. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pimp C wanted. But the industry wasn't ready for Pimp C, not whatsoever.
I'm gonna play.
They would never be ready for another Pimp C.
Let me play that clip right quick. That clip, it gets me going.
DJ Harvey.
I started to say, well, I have heard people say that you mad because of the new generation is on a whole new movement. What do you have to say about that?
Who are the new rappers?
I guess like a T.I. and a Jeezy and all the one-hit wonders I hear.
Yeah, there's a lot.
They would say because
you think T.I. is a one-hit wonder?
No. We talking about like the
new
artists. But now look what you just said. Now you didn't mean that, but you said that behind that. Now if they would have printed that in a magazine, somebody would have said you call T.I. one-hit wonder. You see how it works?
Yeah.
Now you see how your words can get mixed up. Now you see how somebody can write something and then people take it the wrong way. Now do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's back up. Now, the new rappers, who are they?
Well, since you were away and came out, there's T.I., there's Jeezy, there's Flip, and who else? Tell me names for their rappers.
I mean, the list
Young
goes
Jock,
on.
the list
Dro.
goes
Young
on.
Jock, Dro.
The list goes on, but they're saying that, you know, since you were a part of the old game, that you don't respect the newer rappers on the scene.
I could have swore I was on T.I.'s album explaining what the King of the South was, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
respect.
could
was
have swore
there.
I just did a song with Young Jeezy called the Dixie song that didn't come out. And every time he called me to do something, I did it for free and never charged him no money. I could have swore that after Crime Mob took my freestyle off the Little Chicks mixtape and put it on their album, I didn't even sue them or do nothing to them. I could have sworn that every time I get in an interview, I'm taking up for these dudes when it's some New York dudes or some L.A. dudes trying to diss them. I mean, show me one place where I talk down on Young Jock. Show me one place where I talk down on these dudes in a way to say that they not supposed to be in this game, they not supposed to be getting money. My thing is this. I want us to continue getting money for the next 15 years instead of falling off and letting it go back to the west or to the east because we're not putting no social commentary into the records. And
That's
the
what's
truth
up.
be told is, look, hey, man, if you started being a gangbanger after your first or your second album, you a buster. And these kids out here listening to us and looking up to us because a lot of them don't have no father figure in their house. And every record you get on, you lying about some dope, talking about some squares. Man, guess what, man? Get off the boo-boo. Get off of it, man. Because if you're going to talk about some squares and talk about the drug game, you need to talk about the bad side of the drug game, too. What about when you get busted and you go to jail? What about when your mama and your wife and your kids is crying because they at home and you in prison in a cell? What about that part of the dope game? Everybody talking about how many cars and how many jewels they gonna buy and how many squares coming off. You know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody talking about the other side of it. So if you're gonna talk about that, you gotta talk about both sides. And I'm gonna say it again. If you a cartoon character on your first album, you need to be a cartoon character on your last. Because the way we start is the way we gonna finish.
Can't do nothing but
Now,
respect that,
you go
homeboy.
back to that Ozone article and you read every statement I made in there. And if you find a place in there where I lied about somebody after you research it, y'all give me a call back and I'll clarify what I meant.
There it is.
There it is, pimp.
Now guess what? Now let me say this, and I want it to be clear. I'm not apologizing for what I said. I'm clarifying what I meant by what I said.
Correct.
We
Okay.
all know Atlanta the South. We got to start acting like it's the South. And we got to start having some pride like it's the South. And let me say this, and y'all might not like this, because a lot of people don't like stuff. But ATL is considered to be the gay capital of the world right now. And y'all got clubs over there with boys standing in the parking lot kissing on the mouth. And you know, if you're gay and you're out of the closet, that's cool because everybody got their preference. But man, it's time to start cleaning up our own neighborhood because a dude from Texas shouldn't have to get on in no magazine to make you clean up your neighborhood. So if I really wanted to diss Atlanta, it was a bunch of things I could have said about a bunch of people, and I could have really, really dissed and hurt some feelings. Now, don't you know that?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yep.
I know who the gay rappers is. I know who let them models stick them dildos in them, and I know who did what, where, when, and why.
Wow.
Do you feel like expressing that right now?
Yeah,
Go ahead, no.
Say this again.
If you feel like saying it, go
Let me
ahead.
Say this again. I'm proud of all the rappers in the South. I'm proud of everybody selling records in Atlanta. But everybody ain't my friend, and I don't like all y'all records. Now, if you want to diss me and get on with me, go on and do it. But the difference between me and them other dudes is this. You going to diss me, and I'm going to come see you, Jack. You going to diss them other dudes, they going to play lip wrestle with you. So if you want it, man, come on with it. If you want it with me, come on with it. Leave Bun out of it, and we going to see in the end, because you going to smell my cologne, Insimiyaki, on some Barn No. 9, because I do not play.
That's the same clone I wear.
Yeah, Tabernacle, sanctuary, because we keep God first in everything we do.
Hey, Pimp.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind expressing any of those rappers you was talking about?
Them sugar sausages.
Oh, man.
I want to know.
Them gay rappers you know about.
Now, man, it's no need to embarrass nobody that ain't done nothing to us.
Yeah.
Respect.
But if you're gay, man, and you're ashamed of it, you need to stop doing stuff you're ashamed of. Anything done in the dark gonna come to the light. I ain't gotta expose them, because they exposing themselves every day and every night.
They sure are.
But see, you work at a radio station, and it's your job to ask me that question, and me being a real person is my job to know how to answer it, ain't
You
it?
already
What's
know.
up?
All right, pimp.
Okay, so if you're gay and you rap and you ain't and you stand in the closet, then you need to come on out of the closet and let us know who you is. Because if you ain't proud of what you do, then don't do it. And if anything you're ashamed of, you shouldn't be doing it. You know who getting caught in the Range Rover with the boy. You know what's going on in Atlanta, just like I know. You know who got caught in the Range Rover with the boy. Okay?
Nah, don't really.
Okay,
Nice,
you know.
crazy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if I know you know, because you in Atlanta.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So let me say this. All the real street people in Atlanta and all the hardcore UGK fans, I hope I have clarified what I meant by that statement.
All right, that's all.
Anybody else that don't like me or still want to hate on me, come on with it.
I think
'Cause
all
I
in
bet you don't want it with me.
I think in all, your fans in Atlanta just still want to know.
Boy, Pimp C was going in.
Yeah, they had to get rid of Pimp C, my boy.
Yeah, he did an interview. I say probably maybe about 4, 5, 6 months before he died, and it was like when he had just got out of prison, and as a matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
I think they wanted him to convert over, and they knew Pimp C wasn't going on that, wasn't going for that. Cause he's just like Pac and all the other rappers that we basically listened to back in the days. He wasn't with that goof ass shit. So you already know they're like, man, we gotta get these motherfuckers. When they know that your ass got your own agenda as being a man, an alpha male, they don't like that shit. They gotta get you up out of here. And then Pimp C was already had that I don't give a fuck attitude. Like, you come with me, you gonna have to come with it. 'Cause I ain't taking it.
Like I said, I can go from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X real fast. It depends on the way you approach it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know, you approach about it with some sense, then we can talk. But approach me like I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying, be scared of wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? They letting the size cool. That's what it is. A jalapeno ain't that big, but goddamn me, it pack a punch.
Exactly. I mean, but that's the thing about it, it's just like me. Somebody told me today that I shouldn't take the podcast or the rant off of Facebook because of what somebody did, you know what I'm saying, continue to rant on it. I just said, well, I could put it back, I can go back on there. I just chose to get off of Facebook anyway.
Let's say do it Wednesday, and then just hear Saturday.
You think so? Think we should do that?
Yeah, you can do it. Look here, check it out. If that hurt their feelings, just imagine when they find out about the people in the probation, you know what I'm saying, that they're having the little kids on probation, that they was actually messing with them little kids. Just wait till that come out. Just wait till all that come out. Yes. The sheriff department knew about that too, and the police and a couple of police agencies knew about the little kids getting messed with by Alonzo Dukes and the rest of the crew. Yes, they do. Yes, they did. Yeah. Yes, they did. Why you look, my guy? I'm telling you, I was in the belly of the beast, but I didn't do beastly things. That's why they had to throw my ass up. They were the beast that throw my black ass up. I won't go. Nah.
Shout out to my first lady. What's up, Lisa? I wasn't ignoring you, sweetheart. We so into this situation, I had to really go back and look on my see my chat room. She's up in the chat room, and she's like, "Wow."
And guess what? Guess how many people? And you should be shocked on how many people there's in the fraternity and sorority. They was on the probation board with Alonzo Dukes in.
Who is this guy? Where is he from?
Alonzo Dukes, he died some years back. You know what I'm saying? He owned the Hollywood Palace. And then right after he died, this little cat came through. He shot a couple of people in Leland, and he was heading to Greenville to kill some more. And they shut him up because they passed him around. And he wanted to pass around.
He's a local hitman. Is that what he is?
No, he wanted to know. He was passed around. Alonzo Dukes done passed that little boy around.
Oh,
he was a young trouble.
Oh, okay.
See what they were doing. They was posing as like they was helping the troubled teens, and they what? They was riding the program. All of them, they know that. They know it. I did not know. I'm sure the children try to go to somebody they trust first. You get what I'm saying? Probably one of the officers or somebody, but they got majority of them officers. There's police on the sheriff department here. Ask them about who they got. You You know what I'm saying? See, those are hypocrites. That's why don't nobody respect law enforcement no more. Because they are hypocrites. The same terrorism we use for the same thing they doing out there right now.
They was never brought into the country. I mean, into the system to do positive shit anyway. All that shit about you see them playing basketball with the kids and buying bicycles and all that shit, it's just to throw you off, let you know, well, we're not like all the other officers. But if you're not all like the other officers and you see all the other officers fucking up, isn't it your duty to try to straighten the motherfuckers out? But you're not gonna do that because it's a mandatory brotherhood. And you ain't fucking with brotherhood.
Who knows? Because if somebody messed up in Alabama, you had anybody here out there.
That country as Hollandale, that's one thing. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and Houston, that's another.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's why Chris Garner is not here no more.
Who?
You know who Chris Garner is?
Hell no, talking about the one that was selling CD.
No, Chris Garner. I'm sorry, Chris Garner. You know who Chris Garner is?
Who?
Chris Garner was a black man that was in the military, just like you, that worked for the Los Angeles Police Department back here, and got blown away because he caught a bunch of his fellow officers.
The ex-Navy guy.
No,
did they lie like he went crazy?
No, he was in the Marines.
Oh, okay.
He caught some Caucasian officers up on some shit, they basically put out some bogus ass charges on some black people in South Central LA, not too far from where I used to live at. He basically went in there to report the shit. They side him up. And when they were trying to set him up, he basically told them motherfuckers, come. He did, I don't know what the fuck he did. He did something. But whatever he did, he basically fought back. And they chased him all the way to San Bernardino to this some kind of little outhouse or something he was hiding out at, and they blew it. They basically shot that motherfucker up, and basically had the media basically clarified him as a terrorist, and that he was.
And Desmond, not to mention, Desmond was working in Greenville. Desmond was doing the same thing. They would have had to get rid of Desmond.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, see, bro, when you doing something that's against their situation that they got side up, you become public enemy number one. That's why I said it is a brotherhood. They've already said it. They already got what you call that? Goddamn, I know we figure in this rent, goddamn, but this podcast. But I want to say this. They already said it. It's a proven fact that it's a brotherhood, police brotherhood.
Yeah,
it is.
They got an organization. They got fraternal order of the police.
Yeah. And they got a book. They got a little book. They basically got all type of rules and regulations shit in it.
I was part of that.
LAPD, LA County Sheriff in California, LA County Sheriff in California had a regular gang, had their own gang that was going around. They were doing what they call target practice or some shit. Yeah, target practice. Yeah, target practice. And they caught up with that shit. And somebody that was working with the department went back and gave all the information to the Los Angeles Times, and the Los Angeles Times put it out in the newspaper. Well, they hurry up and do that shit out quick.
That's why I don't understand why black people follow Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Yeah, they must don't know their track record on black people.
Oh yeah. No, they don't. They don't. But you know what they'll tell you?
Kamala,
you know what they'll tell you? You know what they'll tell you?
What?
As long as we got that clown Donald Trump out of the racist clown Donald Trump out the White House, that's all that matters.
Trump, see, you know what? I'm gonna start back wearing my Trump hat. I might go get me a T-shirt with something else on too and confuse the hell out of it. Cause I know the other day, like I said, when I walked to Fertizi, I had a Trump hat on, and the Bible's Black History. Number white vote. You know. My sandwich got fixed in less than 5 minutes. You like to wait 10 to 15 minutes for my sandwich to get fixed. I like Rubens. I'm fond of Rubens. They make the best Rubens. in the area. And yeah, they had my sandwich fixed like that. And then because I looked down, I saw, like I said, Trump finished the pumps. And I just started laughing. But I got my sandwiches. And I'm gonna stand on. I don't give a damn where I'm at or who are we. I'm gonna stand on what I stand on. That's it.
This is what a Democrat picture right here. They said, elect a clown, expect a circus.
Damn right. And that's my favorite clown. You can call them both if you want to. Still, he's my favorite clown. Better than Obama punk ass any day.
Well, see, the thing about it is about Obama that most people do. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I voted for him. I voted for him twice. But that second time, I began to get very skeptical about who this dude was. And then it really started to come out that Obama basically was for the other side.
Yeah, for the gays. He wasn't for no black men or no black house.
No, not at all. Not at all. Because he gave everybody in and everything but the black man.
It's just like that. With Biden, the BLM, Antifa, Kamala, whatever their helper name, the big witch name, they ain't for the black man either. And I just can't see how people you really just don't see that. I'm talking about everybody else get rights. I'm talking about everybody else, they pushing the black woman ahead of the black man once again. Not being real chauvinistic or nothing, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? They making the black man look like he ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? With Kamala Harris up there and Joe Biden up there, they making the black man like he ain't nothing. Because they you know, that's their whole mission. And then the black dudes they do put up there, most of them stupid as hell. Don't know what's going on. And they ain't in the key position.
Well, see, the thing about it is, black people, I put it this way, white people had already knew our mindset when they first put Obama in that White House that we were just excited to have a black man in the White House. Nothing else. Nothing else. They knew that. Nothing else.
Look.
Yeah, boy, if you had that hat with the Confederate flag, with the red hat, they'd be ready to jump your ass down there all day.
You know how long I had this hat? I had this hat since Trump been in office. When he was in office, I had this hat for quite a while, man.
You know what? I ain't gonna talk about the young brother behind his back, but I mean, even way to go. I mean, because he would never want to debate me. But I used to always get on his ass about some. Our boy, Corey Richmond.
I don't know who that is.
Ashley Richmond and them. Angie Richmond, Jeanette Richmond,
brother,
little brother, yeah.
Corey.
Diehard Democrat. He's a diehard Democrat. He said he can't stand Trump's draws.
You don't know no better. There's the household he was raised in. You know, he's still a young boy. You know what I'm saying? He's still a little big. And he don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because every time I used to say stuff about certain things, he used to come on Facebook and say shit, and I would respond back to him. He never have a logical, good answer for what I have.
That's Democrat. Democrat think with emotion. That's it.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Democrat got some of the weakest beings on their team ever. If you look at a Democrat,
I know
about the weakest thing.
Shout out to my female friend back home in LA. She's some related to a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you who she's some related to. She's a celebrity baby. She's some related to you remember the female that played on Sanford and Son, that played the African on Sanford and Son, the African woman? You don't remember that episode when Fred Sanford was talking to Lamont like he wanted to be African and shit? You know what I'm talking about, that episode.
I remember the episode, but I don't remember the woman. I don't remember the woman, though.
But you remember that woman that was on there talking, though, dude, don't you? You don't know her. I'm not about you don't know her name, but you don't remember the woman. Okay, remember when Lamont was trying to, you don't remember Lamont called himself trying to convert to Africa, trying to be an African?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then he had it was a woman that him and Rollo was supposed to linked up with on that African shit. That's her auntie who I'm talking about.
Oh.
But she went at Corey hard because Corey was talking like he really knew what the fuck he was talking about on some issues about Obama. And she went in on his ass like, motherfucker, you don't even know who this motherfucker is while you sitting up here trying to go in on chaos. You don't even know who this motherfucker.
His name is not Barack Obama. His name is Barry
Suders. Yeah, Barry Suders.
He's a Kenyan. They got a documentary on Netflix they ain't took down yet, and you get it on Facebook where his auntie pointed out and said, "This is the hut in Kenya. This is the hut where he was born." Mm-hmm. She pointed to the hut in Kenya, in Africa, in Kenya, and you know that's illegal.
I heard it too. I heard that little girl Sasha with the little girl Sasha and some other little girl. I heard them not even really his kids.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that much, but I know his ass an African.
A friend of mine, he got blocked on Facebook back here a long time ago. But he gave a picture. He sent me a picture of who the parents is. They from over there.
Yeah, I've been seeing the pictures of the couple and everything, but you know, I'm just trying to wait till everything here, cause you know the conspiracy theory that I was talking about years ago. For some reason, they just coming true. For I don't know why. But all the conspiracy theories are coming true, what I was talking about. I'm just setting up now and see what else going to happen. But I'm waiting on Chad White. That's what I'm waiting on, Chad White, the state auditor to come on down here and go and do what he's going to do. And then I hope the new administration, like I said here in Hollandale, audit this place. It need to be audited. Ain't no $2 million worth of furniture nowhere in Hollandale. This need to be audited. And I will say that to the day that I'm gonna go say that. It need to be audited. Audited. I just sent the paperwork to the right people.
Well, they doing some sucky shit like that.
They is what it is. They is. They doing, man, it's everywhere around here. And then it's black folks. Like, now this is what I'm saying. How can it be racist when black folks are in charge of these regular ass citizens? Black folks the one that these black men, you can't shake your head all you want, think about it. Think about it now. You got to think about it now.
I'm just listening,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just listening to you.
Charlie Moore don't count because that nigga, Charlie Moore is just like, you remember back in slave day when the slave master gave everybody to get a slave something that wasn't no good to him, that the white folk did it to Charlie Moore. Charlie Moore ain't good to the white folk no good to him. See, Charlie Moore, the drawers with no crotch in it, he the socks with no toes or no heels. That's Charlie Moore. So he don't count. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the black people that was on the board, it was ranked predominantly black. And Hollandale just went down more and more. See, we ain't putting men and women on the board. We put niggas. House niggas at that. Bed wenches and house niggas. That's all that's going on the board.
I already know. I already know because my thing is, I was told, I'm gonna get ready go end this podcast, but I was told that I couldn't park my truck on my property, on our property, because the trucks are messing up the streets. But I see Chucky Atkins parking his truck way in town.
You know what messing up the streets? They don't know how to fix them in the first place.
Well, cheap ass material will fuck up your streets anyway.
And couldn't count them. Then you got people down there that working on the city that don't know nothing. They just hired this new guy.
Yeah, because he gonna tell me it's just, you know, we just don't want to trucks mess up the streets and all that other stuff. And I'm just looking at him. I said, okay then. I was done talking, and, you know, because me and Bethany was talking, and I told one of the officers because who was that, Batman and Corky had came and pulled me over and was telling me that I couldn't bring my truck through town no more.
You know what? You should have been a smart ass. I would have got out of the truck and be like, "What, y'all gonna inspect me? Give me the first thing you do." They didn't know no protocol, no procedure, man. They ain't had no business stop being the first damn thing. Because that truck came. The truck did, because if that's the case, then nigga, why the garbage truck come down there?
They talking about parking. They talking about. I guess they said because it's making a pickup. It's making a pickup.
Now they ain't talking about weight. They ain't talking about going by weight. But they talking about the weight limits. But you know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of bull.
But that's in
all
my
it is.
fucking yard though. It shouldn't even matter though. But
And
I
that's just
wasn't
a
finna
bunch of
argue
bull.
with none of them goof ass niggas 'cause I already know. I know my attitude. I know I've been snapped down on them niggas and they be trying to take me to jail. And then, but anyway, we gonna leave that alone.
But
We gonna leave that alone.
Take your ass to jail for being right.
Yeah, and then they probably gonna read me my random rights. That's gonna make Hollander look real stupid again, like they almost looked as stupid that
Like
time
you
when they
said-
arrest me.
Like you said,
down
this
there.
country place don't know nothing about that, bro.
Well, they keep on playing pussy getting fuck around and they'll find out the hard way. Cause
Yeah,
like
they
I said, I'm just like you. I'm smelling some shit brewing real soon around that way. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, bro, let's go ahead and end this goddamn podcast, bro. And we gonna, I guess we'll try to go ahead and and do the rant again Wednesday.
On Facebook, yeah,
we might on Facebook we might just do a little light, just be a little light on. We ain't gonna
lie. I'm coming in heavy on the churches and Assemblies, niggas. I'm coming heavy.
Well, I mean, we probably talk about something a little different on, and you probably can bring a little bit of that in there. But I don't know, because usually when I do my rants, man, I just be want to talk about shit that's in the news. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we can talk about it in the news.
Not just Hollandale, because them they know they fucked up.
Everybody know this garbage, this place garbage and ragging ran down.
And
so many
that's
people
what I'm saying.
from
You
it.
might they ain't already heard enough. They ain't already heard enough because they don't even think we gonna even come on that motherfucker. They probably feel like I ain't gonna come back on it no more.
They ain't doing enough. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't heard
because
enough.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, brothers like Tyrone Summerall and them was hurt when I said I wouldn't come back on it no more. And like, man, we listen to you all the time, man. What the fuck? Fuck them motherfuckers down there. I said, I don't know, bro.
Hey, but do what make King feel good, man. It's your podcast, man. I'm just guessing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm good either way it go, cause like I say, I mean, if it gets to the point where they fuck around and want to block me or ban me from Facebook like they did Minister Farrakhan, hey,
Minister Farrakhan banned from Facebook. What did he say?
He trying to talking about shit we be talking about. Yeah, they banned Alex Jones. They banned a whole lot of people. Yeah, RZA Islam. They banned a whole lot of people off Facebook.
Well, that's terrible. Well, that's terrible.
Bro, you know damn well they don't like when you talking about no truth to power, bro. You fucking up the hustle when you do that, bro. Come on now.
If you send me anything on Facebook, I can't answer. They got mad when I said about George Floyd, so I'm blocked.
That's the reason why I'm saying you talking against the hustle, baby. You can't talk against the hustle. When you fuck up, that's just like if I'm fucking around there and I'm selling some motherfucking snow cone and you done seen roaches crawling on the motherfucker. And you like, man, I ain't buying no roses, no goddamn roaches ass ice snow cone from Chaos. You like, and then everybody looking at me like, he got roaches on his shit, and I'll be like, man, get your motherfucking ass away from my house, man, with that bullshit. That's how they think on Facebook. We don't know what you talking about. What the fuck? We know we fucking up. We know this shit ain't real, but at the same time, we don't want you fucking with our hustle. If you talk about the vaccine,
I got one thing.
If you talk about the vaccination, man, them motherfuckers go crazy. If you talking about you ain't getting the vaccine, them motherfuckers get mad as hell with your ass.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, man. But I'm gonna let you go, man. As they say in the world of the Hebrew, shalom. And assalamu alaikum.
Stop fucking around now. Cut it out, bro.
Hey, I know all the greetings, man. You in order to be a word, you know what I'm saying? I
know the Christians. The Christians greeting too. Hubble bubble shop.
Nah, the Christian greeting is dropping like it's half for the Lord. For the Lord. That's the Christian greeting. For the Lord. Drop like a Lord.
No, the Christian's greeting is being your holo.
Yeah,
being your holo. It means being your asshole. Being your asshole. So you can take this goddamn infested ass Christianity dick in your ass.
If I had the money to spare, I would buy a church and won't even get rid of the pulpit. I have a stripper pole coming straight down. Right there. I'm dead serious. Right there, stripper pole.
Man, I heard
They
woman
took it
said,
anyway.
I don't know what, I don't know. I think I'm gonna, but I don't know. I might pull it up probably the next rant on the rant or whatever. If I think about it, if you remind me. But I had a video of a female saying she called her ministries the stripper pole ministries or some shit like that. And I was like, what? I'm like, but these motherfuckers don't tell about shit. But it's out that they from and she's out of Atlanta, out of Georgia. Stripper pole ministry.
That's Georgia. That's
Yeah,
Georgia, man. Georgia's another Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon, wherever you want to put, man. Georgia's a horrible ass place, man. Right now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about with Atlanta. I ain't saying whole Georgia, the city. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chicago, horrible. Everywhere you see Democrats running, it's horrible. But like I said, next time, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm gonna feed one of these cheap ass salami sandwiches. That's what I'm gonna do. And look, I'm gonna gourmet it too, my nigga. I'm gonna put some grilled onions on there. You know what I'm saying? Shake a little season on the onion.
I don't eat pork.
No, it's turkey. It's turkey. It's turkey. No, I don't eat pork. No, I don't eat pork.
I don't eat pork. My pork make my head hurt. So
shrimp, I don't eat none of that no more. I've been started eating that.
You don't eat shrimp? Man, black folks love shrimp.
Man, shrimp is a cleaner of the sea, so that means anything you hit the bottom of the sea, the shrimp will eat just like a catfish. Catfish eat any damn thing, it don't matter.
Bottom
don't
dweller.
matter. Feces and everything. But like I said, man, let me go, man. Man, let me go.
All right, peace, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. That'll be the end of the fucking podcast tonight. We didn't win it the fuck in. I know motherfuckers gonna be looking crazy as hell, but it's all good. Well, we was on YouTube anyway, so I don't think nobody really watched besides my girl. So it's all good. But anyway, shout out to my first lady. Much love, baby. I'll give you a call in a minute. It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos. We out.